deepest. Now this is going to be fun. Looks like we're dealing with Mars Neptune.
Yeah, I didn't see.
Okay. Well, that's going to
Okay.
be interesting. It's going to definitely depend a lot on Neptune getting in.
The deepest picks up the actual SNES pad.
Ooh, what a legend.
Yeah.
All right, so
He used to play with a Saturn pad, but it was only compatible with like PS3. Button check? Yeah, button check. Okay.
Yep.
Oh? Oh, we reset the
Reset?
game. It's not a horrible idea.
Oh, yeah. Might not know how to get back out of there. I remember I kind of had like an oh moment when I realized you could hit select to back out. And
Yeah.
I was like, oh, that's
It's never explained. Like, you ever played Super Mario World and then you figure out that you can actually get out of a level if you already played it? Alright. You do the same thing. You press select while you press start.
nice.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we're dealing with Neptune Mars. Or, yeah.
Right. So,
I haven't seen a whole lot of Neptune play. I'm really excited for people to actually play her because she's a really solid character. Just
Yeah.
no one in St. Louis has taken much interest in her so far.
I mean, people
we're-
have, but they usually quit after a while, I'll be honest.
Yeah. We had Matt, and then he left for Philly.
Did he?
Yeah, he was the first guy I ever played Sailor Moon with, but we're coming out with the spin kicks. That DP is so good and just misses the corner lockdown a little bit.
I feel like Mars, if she can get Neptune off of her, can
Cross it.
take an advantage here.
Oh, definitely. As soon as Mars gets Neptune outspaced, it's just over.
So yeah, the Fire Snakes seem to be doing the most work for him. And, okay, so that looks like a missed high. Like they tried to jump and do a high and they just missed it.
Yeah.
Um,
Whiffing the DP just a little bit there.
that was almost a hit. She had the extended hurt box on her leg.
And
That
Sirik's
could've
not
hit.
opting for the knockdown there, just chipping away at him and getting swept himself, losing that round.
Fair enough.
So that's something I think we can see a lot more from both these players, is like just hard knockdowns off of hits like that. You really need to hit those conversions.
Both of them get hard knockdowns. Okay. So
Good DP.
they're looking for Oki
Capitalize?
for the most part, I think.
Yeah,
Oh,
no, he definitely missed that Oki there.
land the you definitely got to land it whenever they wake up. But
Good jump over the beef salami.
now I don't believe that this game has different wake up timings for different characters. I don't think so. So it should be pretty simple and misses it again.
Yep.
It
Oh,
happens.
man. Yeah, no, you're definitely just going to get poked out like that sometimes. Just kick, kick, kick. All these
Yeah.
girls got long legs.
It happens every
They're
once in a while.
coming at
So.
you strong. We're sticking right to it. No counter picks for game 2.
All right. So we're getting another Neptune Mars, and I think we'll be looking for just about the same things.
Yep. Generally, we need to see just like less hard commitments from Sirix. Like right there, what he's doing now is great. But right here, where he's jumping in, get the knockdown.
Ooh.
Oh man!
No
See,
knockdown off that.
He's already made huge improvements from his play last time. It's like he knows what he did wrong there. He just really needs to get those knockdowns and set up his pressure. And this round would probably be his. Sniping the flip kick.
Ooh, got the very close on the Oki there. Just barely gets that projectile clash. That was just barely in time.
And we're gonna take that trade too. We take those.
The trade, but it won him. So,
So going up round 1, down a game.
all right.
Good jump.
All right. So on the Oki, we see the projectile miss and jumps in with a light punch. All right.
He's definitely struggling. He had the timing for the spacing he was normally going for there, but he
Yeah.
was up closer that time and just threw it way too early.
Mhm.
And there's a knockdown. Ooh, a little too early again.
All right. Happens to the best of us. So.
Yeah, definitely. Just if he could make that little extra mileage off of chip, and you see if he does it right late or too late, like right there. He
No
just
kill
jumps
off
back
the
out.
chip there. Incredible.
Oof.
Okay.
Where was the backdash?
Saw a very impressive backdash on Wake Up earlier.
We're definitely seeing a huge
Oh.
improvement from Sirix there.
Got a pick of the
Ooh.
Neptune.
Okay, the Neppies.
Switching off. Okay. So we're seeing a mirror match here, and I hope it works out for him.
Who's got the better Neptune? Beef salami, go.
Nice call.
Oh, yeah. Good DP.
All right.
Saw that jump
DP's
out.
right out of the sky.
Yeah, and now Deepest has got Sirix in the corner. He's going to show him what you should be doing
Oh.
with this character, locking him down,
My
get a little bit of
plus
chip from DP.
DPs.
Ooh, my DP so plus. Oh, these jump ins are killing me.
Jesus. I love the interactions where it looks like they're going through each other. That's hilarious.
Look at them legs. Long, long
All right.
legs.
You gotta throw out DP against block, and oh, she's fine.
Oof.
Throws
Sirix
up the
hanging in there,
heavy kick.
having a little trouble getting out of the corner there. And round 1's going to go to Deepest, and he is looking poised to take this. Take this.
Oh,
Good round start DP. There's the beef salami again, just a little too soon.
a little bit.
You gotta
Seems
DP those
timing's
jumps,
off
my
a tiny
man.
bit. All right. Interesting
Good.
jump in. Still gets capitalization, however, despite the fact that he missed the combo. He dropped it. Oh,
Nice.
just a quick light punch into a DP.
Hey, you
Alright.
blocking?
Weird air,
There's the
those. All
overhead
right.
here, and
Oh,
that's going to do it. Deep is showing Cyrix just, here's how you play the character, man.
Yeah.
But honestly, a huge improvement we saw from Cyrix game 2. He's definitely showing that he has the ability to take what he's learned here and do something with it. Like I said, I think we're going to need to see a lot more DPs from him in general, whether it's anti-airing or getting out of the corner or guard canceling bad pressure.
The answer is always DP.
It really is, especially with that tune. Your DP's plus, you monster.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So that's a lot of fun. Wonder who we're seeing next. Do we have a copy of the bracket available? I think that's
Got
it
the
right
details right here.
there. Nice.
So we got Sailor Moon. Sailor Moon S. There we go. Sorry about that. Bracket still says not started. That's hilarious. Okay.
All right.
Oh, okay. So next we should see Lotus versus Strunk Juice.
Lit. Ooh, according to this bracket, I think I might get to play Steve.
Or we
Steve.
might be moving on to quarterfinal next,
Ooh.
actually, because they probably already did their match.
Oh yes, we might be seeing Spoink Velvet. I could be going out to play.
Oh, Kalen's looking up there for his enemy because he's up
Oh.
there.
So it looks like we might be seeing Deepest back on stream.
Oops. All right.
Hard to say.
Take your time. All right.
Had a little cough
So,
break.
Yeah, we should be seeing either Kalen versus
Kalen versus
Deepest.
Deepest.
Probably Deepest.
We're looking for Kalen versus
oh.
Deepest, Spoinkman versus Velvet. I might need to play Rex.
Fair enough.
Or we could still be out. Looks like. Is that Billy who just stood up? Oh, I think he was playing Fighters. Okay.
Yeah, he was. He was playing fighters against Trip, I think, actually.
So who is Strunk Juice?
I've got no clue.
Ooh,
so-
is this a new lad? Have we recruited another Sailor Moon player?
I think that might be an Ultimate player, actually. I don't know.
Ooh, well, they're the Sailor Moon player now.
I got no clue. So hopefully we'll see him up here soon.
Dude, I'm hyped. But we got a lot of the real strong boys out here today. I think out of our like top level threats, we're really only missing Drunk Missile, huh?
Yeah. I do not have any clue about that, so
I'm glad to see Velvet entered too. I saw him a little bit
Yeah.
at Frosty Faustings, and he was coming up with the sauce. I hope he's been sticking with it.
right. So I didn't enter at Frosty. Just a bit too expensive for my taste, but
Yeah, that's fair. Money's tough too.
yeah.
Oh man, like I entered 5 games and I was just like, ushta bushta, my
Yeah.
wallet.
I only entered the one just because I'm tired and I don't feel like losing too much.
Yeah.
So we're still looking for players.
I think Trip just
We've got
flagged Billy
Trip
down.
up yelling.
Trip, you're not supposed to be running this, you poor soul. Go
Right.
home. Yeah, I thought the entire point of oh man, Apollo.
Yeah.
I thought the entire point of Apollo dying was that the Trip would be free, but here he is, still shackled to his infinite doom.
I've got no clue. Like,
Oh,
what
and it looks like
the
Lotus won.
change is actually supposed to be.
I think Lotus beat Strunk Juice. He might be playing Mr. K. Oh no, here he comes.
Okay, so we're refreshing. Yeah, this might be Strunk Juice right here.
Yeah, looking like.
No clue who that is. Looks like he's got a kid. He might be an old head.
Oh, okay. Heck yeah, dude. Heck yeah. That's what I like to see. I saw him practicing earlier. I didn't watch him play. I just saw him at the setup.
Got the little guy on the stream.
Aw, little man. Hi,
All right.
buddy.
So,
He's got that kid power up, dude.
don't quite
Lotus.
know what to expect.
Lotus, are you really gonna beat this guy up in front of his dad or in front of his kid?
Oh God!
Billy, don't be a monster.
You can't do this to him.
Play Uranus, infinitum.
There's a kid watching. You can't do this.
Jupiter.
All right, so we're seeing Jupiter.
Oh.
Jupiter. All right, mirror
We got
match.
the kid. The kid has been removed. The kid is being taken back towards the melee setups.
All right.
Goodbye forever.
Maybe
Lotus
that's where the
and
kid's-
Strong Juice. Oh, it looks like his tag
Alright.
is Strong Juice, and it was put into Smash GG wrong. He's on that swole syrup.
Maybe it's backwards. I've got no clue.
He's on.
All right, so this might be a button check.
I hope so.
I hope so, because I don't understand why they missed so many things. Okay, it's probably a button check, yeah. I just saw him do a 360 from like half a screen away.
I don't know. They might just be going at it. This might.
I don't think this is the real match. I refuse
is...
to believe it. Okay, they might be going into it now. Okay. Yeah, this might be it.
All right.
They're
yeah, we're seeing pressure now. Okay.
They're looking a little awkward with their spacing here in neutral.
Yeah, no, it looks like both of them are just kind of waiting for the other one to do something dumb and just get swept or hit by it. And here comes the projectile war.
Using the air fireball while you're not in an advantage already is really risky, so I'm hoping it works out. Just gets swept on the lariat, all right.
This is definitely a matchup where you should be seeing a lot more pressure than we are right now. It's mostly them just boxing it out with normals. I don't know if they're afraid to lock each other down, but Strong Juice making that fat little comeback at the end there. Oof, baby, taking that first round.
I think what they're seeing here is they're seeing top tier and they're not seeing the tech, but I don't know.
I don't know. Billy has always been a niche fighter at finding like the real cool, like hard to deal with tech and just doing it to you.
Can't help but wonder how that hit. All right.
Strong
backdash air fireball for seemingly no reason. All right. Really obscure as to whether that hit left or right. Still blocked it though.
And Strong Juice, this is what I was talking about before, keeping the pressure on a little bit more. Like normally you'd sing Thunder Coconut, Thunder Coconut, Thunder Coconut, but I guess they're both a little too afraid to get poked out by that dragon there.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Yeah, no,
I
guess
can be pretty scary.
Yeah, and it is very hard, I think, for Jupiter to deal with her own pressure. But like, I also feel like she has the strongest counterplay to it.
Fair
so
enough.
If you misspace a pillar, she throws one right underneath you or snipes you out of the startup with the dragon.
Yeah, that's how it is.
Yeah, but Strong Juice, again, just looking dominant. He's got 7 seconds.
Somehow
Don't go in. Just wait this out, dude.
I have no clue how he is actually blocking all these cross-ups. They're insane.
Yeah. This is a man with the knowledge.
Stands up and decides it's over. All right. We might see a character switch, in all honesty.
Yeah, from
I
Billy.
wouldn't be surprised. Oh, nope, they're sticking with it. Okay.
Okay, right back to the Jupiter Ditto.
So I expect to see just about the same thing, but we might see a bit more aggression from blue side Jupiter. I don't know what else to call it.
Yeah, no. I definitely think Lotus is going to have to find his hits a lot better and capitalize on them. Like right there, he got 2 little pokes that he could have gotten something out of, but nothing quite came from it. Even if you just like put some pressure on him and backdash Thunder Coconut, it's something. Oof.
Right. Not bad there. And jumps over the Thunder Dragon. Doesn't get much off of the actual jump in itself, though. Managed to land a jab on block there. Oh, gets the reset into the 360 off the air.
And you called it. We're seeing like very in-your-face play from Lotus, and this is, I guess, why Jupiter struggles against Jupiter setting up her pressure. Because as soon as Billy found one gap in Strong Juice's play, he was able to go in and lock him in the corner and mix him up so hard that eventually he just sat there and took a CPD or SPD.
I feel like Lotus is a very round 2 player. Like he adapts well, but not incredibly well.
Mm-hmm. He's very much he just kind of has to figure out what's going on, and he has the skills to carry him enough on that.
Mm-hmm.
And Strong Juice returning the favor, put her in the dirt.
Regular grab.
And it's going to round 3, game 2. This could be Lotus's winner's life.
Either that or he's going to losers. Happens to the best of us, though. I wouldn't know. Sniped him out of the air somehow with that coconut. Sometimes you can't help but wonder how they hit. Lariat and nothing coming out of it. Okay. Yeah, they're having trouble getting into each other's faces, although we might see something here. There we go.
I guarantee you that back jump was not intentional. Now Lotus is taking a bunch of damage in the corner.
Oh!
Guard cancel
Guard
SPD.
cancels the SPD.
That's what I like to see. You should know you can't jump in on yourself like that. Oh, Billy.
Oh, no.
It's already too late.
All right. Thunder Coconut's too far away.
Strong Juice definitely could have chipped him out there, but he misspaced it just a little bit, and he's going to put him in the dirt.
That grab
that
is
set.
so weird.
And we saw some really good Jupiter play from Strong Juice there. He really had to pull back on the throttle and the Ditto, so scared of obviously those guard cancel SPDs, getting hit out of your own pressure, and then taking all of that in the corner yourself.
Yeah.
But both of those players really kept a cool head the whole time, and until one of them managed to lock the other one down, it was really either player's game.
So up next, we should be seeing either Mr. K Lotus, Ben2 Deadeye, or I'm thinking Kalen deepest is probably what we're seeing.
Mm-hmm.
Although, we'll find out soon.
I'm peeking around at the other Sailor Moon setups to see if anyone is playing, but I think all of it's probably going to happen on stream.
Right? Honest question, does Melee get streamed right now? Is like that what's going on?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Because this is...
Like, I think there's actually a stream PC here and a stream PC under here, and they're both doing their own streams, but this one's frozen.
Yeah. No, definitely. I think that, like, we're just running that... This computer may or may not be streaming Melee. I don't know.
I think it's trying to and doing really badly. Oh, it says...
Oh, okay.
actually,
they stopped streaming.
Yeah, it's not streaming right now. Okay.
Cool.
We're just using the... we're just using this other computer here to view the stream chat and bracket.
Yeah. Because
So-
Kalen's running it off his computer right behind the setups. You can see it in the cam.
Yeah. Something I noticed about this is that they might have some little weird settings on their FrameMeister because you can see a little bit of the Bob D interlacing right here. See how it like fuzzes out?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just something I noticed and it kind of bugs me a little bit, but it's not a big deal.
I didn't even notice until you pointed out, and
Yeah.
I can't stop seeing it on the floral patterns back there.
Yeah. So it it's because of how the deinterlacing works. You know how it's really messy with HDTVs and how it sucks with Melee. You know.
Yeah.
It's same idea, but they use a special device to do the deinterlacing for them. It's a bit faster than an actual TV, etc. So it also does the upscaling for them, so it looks really nice.
Alright. Well,
I
we
do depend
have
on that.
Kalen and Rex on stage.
Oh, okay.
So I might have to play my set, or Kalen might be playing Deepest. Oh, Kalen's got his stick. Looks like he's
Yeah.
playing Deepest.
So Kalen deepest right now. Yep, they're getting up on stage.
Now, are we seeing a Mars Ditto, or do you think... Oh, I have to go play? Cool. Alrighty. Wish me luck.
See ya. Good luck. All right. Oh, that's another match going on. Okay. So Kalen and Deepest look like they're sitting down right now. Dawdling a little bit, of course. So, someone send me a friend. Send me a friend, please. All right. So we've got Rex sitting down. Rex and N2. All right. So they're getting up on stream. Hello.
Hello.
All right. Oh, is this are these the correct people? Are these the correct people? It's not,
Okay, so we got, looks like we're going to have Deadeye on the left and Ben 2 on the right.
okay. Yeah, we're repurposing this screen. Are we
Alright.
seeing Venus and Uranus? All right.
Ben
This
2
might be a button check.
had a pretty impressive run at Frosty Faustings with his Venus.
All right.
Took out a couple of different Boston players. Made
So-
12th place, I think. So out of 42 people, pretty good showing. And so we'll see how he does today.
Okay, so I'm expecting to see a button check here. No, looks like they're going to it. Okay. All right. Interesting overhead. Doesn't land much off of it.
Ooh.
Oh,
All right.
nice coverage of the forward dash.
Okay. So Ben 2 going in for that corner pressure. Venus corner pressure, very dangerous.
All right. Doing very well on the corner pressure. Misses a standing heavy punch. And, oh, not much of a punish coming off of that. Okay.
Right. Ooh, he backs off. He's got the life lead, though, so he can afford to do that.
Yeah, he knows when to back off. So, ended up chipping him out a little bit. Not really chipping him out, but, you know.
You know, poking him out,
Yeah,
I guess.
poking him out.
All right. So,
All right. So we got the sliding low coming in and getting punished a little bit. Just
ooh,
punch.
wow. Punishing the slide with the crouching hard punch. Very nice. Wow.
All right.
Can't slide against Uranus. I just learned that.
Mm-hmm.
She's got a lot of different options against that.
Very many ways to cover it, I'd say. So we're just seeing going right back into it.
Yep. And so Ben 2 takes the first round, 1-0.
All right. So, oh, very nice coverage against the forward dashes here. I did not expect to see Venus pretty much dominating the forward dashes from Uranus, actually. Usually it's pretty difficult to deal with, in my opinion, but, you know, it happens. So,
All right. And
so we see Venus at a definite advantage here, covering a lot of what Uranus can do. Uranus actually doesn't have many options against this, I'd say. So we'll see the dash in, getting poked.
whoa.
And we might see a comeback. Let's see.
At this point, he just needs to get that one hit, and that's it.
Just threw the fireball whenever he jumps. All right. So, so I'm not sure whether I'm seeing a strong Venus or a weak Uranus here.
It's
I'm joking.
it's definitely a matchup knowledge.
Matchup knowledge based. All right.
Right. Yeah.
So
The thing about playing against Venus is you need to really know how to play against Venus.
you just need to know how.
Mhm.
All right. So these are some interesting punishes, but it seems like he's just putting out the fireball right in front of where the forward dash ends so that he can punish it if he does forward dash, whether he
Right.
does or not. Definitely this setup is coming in very handy for him.
Woo. All right.
All right. So,
Bentu
Very
was in
close
a
game.
little bit of trouble, but he plays it patiently, and it pays off.
all right.
All right, Bentu takes it 2-0.
So,
I believe up next is actually going to be me and Deepest.
all right. Hopefully someone will send me a friend again.
Right.
Oh. So,
All right, and I'm going to be handing the mic off to the winner of that match, Bentu.
all right. So please come back here. Thank you. Oh, Jesus. That was loud.
And I'm back.
Yeah, he banged the mic against my keys and it was really loud.
Oh no!
Yeah,
Audio warning.
yeah.
Dude, I love Venus so much.
It looks really fun to play Venus, actually.
She's
I'll
so
be honest.
great.
The fact that she has the ability to cover Uranus's forward dash like that, I don't think I've ever seen that before, honestly. But it's
No, you can definitely play a lot smarter with it. Every time I chain, I could have gotten punished. Every time I threw that early fireball.
yeah.
If you wait for that fireball to go above where Uranus's head is and then dash in on me, I can't snipe you with that fireball, and the only thing you have to worry about is light kick.
Yeah.
Because if you're fast enough, you'll beat my sweep.
Mhm.
It's also a good opportunity to, like, if I keep throwing fireballs and I'm doing, like, the walk forward pressure, you could sneak in one of your little Saturn or Uranus fireballs underneath me.
Yeah.
There's a lot of definitely unsafe stuff I got away with there. I
Yeah,
jumped in a few times and could have gotten guard cancel SPD'd, but
Saw a
I
lot of
figured, yeah, no, I definitely got away with it enough that I realized, oh, I can just do this.
We got Mars versus Neptune.
And this is a matchup we saw a little bit of already, but, oh, wow. Kalen showing that he is no slouch in this one.
Oh,
Jump in, you'll just get kicked.
I'm
He-
surprised the heavy kick was working so well as an anti-air there.
And I think the thing we're seeing more from Kalen's Mars that we didn't see from Deepest is he finds that zone he needs to be to space out with fire snakes and spin kicks and all that good jazz.
Game is going very fast, all right.
Yeah, no, this is definitely a huge like time warp over our last Mars Neptune match.
Yeah.
And Kalen just locking him down.
All right.
Finally, he manages to find out, but he gets the cross up. Can't quite connect with the spin kick to close that out, most
Oh.
likely. But the air
Air
throw.
throw.
Is
You see
he
those
gonna do
very
it?
often.
Ugh, that would have done it on chip too. That's just a rough situation to find yourself in, man.
Mhm.
And Kalen just showing that he is out here to take names today.
Yeah.
He is a big threat, and him and Steve are my two biggest fears in this bracket right now.
Hits him with the perfect. All right.
Yeah. Now, just a little bit of that flex.
So
Update
no
the
character
scoreboard,
select.
Steve. Yeah, no, I was thinking that too. I just don't know if he can hear me.
All right. So we do have Kalen on the left side
And Kalen
Deepest
is up
on the right side.
1-0. Hey! Let's
Yeah.
go, Steve.
So, he's not doing many guard cancels. I would expect that out of Neptune for her to try to get it against Mars because of the fact that she has a fireball too.
Yeah.
If Mars tries to throw out another fireball, the fireball will get stuffed, then she has equal time to get out. So, she's doing a lot of jumping.
Yeah.
A lot of jumping. So,
just a lot of, like, I don't want to say bad ideas, but they're not working, and you're not doing anything different.
yeah, what I'm expecting is guard cancel fireball, just to stuff the next fireball that Mars will throw out.
You know, you definitely want to get into that fireball war, because if you don't, you're just sitting there trying to get out of that pressure. That's something Venus struggles with, because her best fireball doing that is a charge fireball, and you could find yourself in situations where you make bad calls and lose your fireball, and all of a sudden you're locked out. But
Did you see that? That was so weird.
All right, Caleb.
So he backdashed in the corner, and he tried to cross up, causing him to be on the other side, but he still backdashed right into her. That was so weird. All right.
That's just a big ol' hurt box. And once again, we're seeing Kalen taking the initiative with the zoning pressure, sniping those jumps, and Deepest is just not returning the favor. It looks like he's trying to, but he just keeps messing up that input. And you're seeing him get punished for heavy punch too. That's the slower fireball, and he'd lose advantage in that war too. Like right there.
So
that's
he just threw out a heavy punch there, and I'm not sure why. All right. Probably trying to throw out another heavy.
No, he's definitely messing
fireball.
up those heavy fireballs.
Yeah.
Which that is rough. You're gonna need those to get past Mars pressure.
Very quick game. All right.
Yeah, Kalen just taking that one to the dumpster.
All right. So we will most likely see either Mr. K versus Strunk Juice or Spoinkman versus Velvet here, I'd say.
Mr. K Strong Juice is going to be interesting. I'm really excited to see that.
Either
I
that or we
also
might
haven't
see
seen
some losers, but
yeah, I haven't seen Spoinkman play yet either. Let's go Spoinkman.
are we seeing a game reset? Not sure why they went to the title screen, but all right.
Such a banger, dude. Why is it so good?
Oh, yeah, I didn't see the chat there. Update the scoreboard, Steve?
Steve?
Yeah.
Steve?
So... Oh, I didn't know they added that option for readable colors. There used to be a problem with lime green that was a selectable color for your name, and that just sucked because you couldn't read it if you were using light theme. And if you were using a dark color, you can't read it on dark theme. It's weird.
Nice.
All right, so we are seeing Spoinkman step up here versus Velvet.
Do you think Velvet's going to RPS him for that player 2 side?
Hmm.
I know I am today. I don't want that anymore. I had to play Hello World, and I couldn't OS him back. Whee!
All right, so it looks like we're just not seeing the RPS there. We're going straight into it. He's taking
right.
player 1 and the magic box falling off the table.
Venus.
All right.
Hi, Venus. Nothing will ever rival my love for this character.
Fair enough.
It is everything. If your character has a projectile that goes straight up, I'm about it. Snake, Venom, Venus, I'm
Oh my
about
God.
it.
That's actually
Just
cool.
please put something. Whoop! Deal with that.
You'd probably play like Dormammu in Marvel or something.
I used to play Marvel casually, and when I did, I played. What was it? It was Amma, Wesker, and. Oh, it's been so long. Maybe Akuma.
Yeah, Akuma's a good assist character, so I'd expect it.
Yeah. I never did it competitively. This was just me playing with my friends and like, what characters do I like to play? But I know today, if I played competitively, I'd want characters that I played for fun and ones that I know are good. Like, I'd obviously run, like, I want to run, like, Virgil, Wesker, something.
Yeah.
Viper. Virgil, Wesker, Viper. Not in that order.
See,
Probably Viper, Wesker, Virgil.
I actually like playing it like at that weird mid-level where there's not much actual competition, you know?
All right, we're getting into it. Some Uranus Mercury. We got the girls in the dark colors. Who died? Who are we mourning? Is it about to be one of these players?
We're just
Oh!
we're seeing light kicks.
I hate it. I
Got the light
hate it.
kick pressure.
If he does that to me, I'm gonna cry. I'm legitimately just gonna start crying.
I love seeing that. That's so funny.
God.
You can't do much about it.
No, you just gotta wait. You gotta wait your turn, and if you don't take advantage of that gap, you're taking all of those on block again. Velvet! Velvet, come on, dude!
Not doing much about it. All right.
Just do something, my man.
He's just doing light kicks. I fucking love this.
Wow.
All right. Venus doesn't give a shit about STLK.
Oh yeah, standing light kick. Oh, we're good. Okay. Yeah, no, I'm small as heck, dude.
Yeah.
I'm small as heck. I got fireballs. I know I can do stuff about it, but like, I just don't want it. I know I'll panic.
I think this pressure's
Oh
absolutely
yeah, Velvet
hilarious.
throwing his hands up. He doesn't know what's going on there. Right, back to it. Oh my God.
Oh,
Thank you.
there we
Thank
go. We got
you.
something. We'll see a change for once.
Okay, and we
All
finally
right.
got some damage on both of them.
Oh,
pretty
misses
much
the,
even.
misses the SPD, misses another SPD.
Does not react to that low guard there.
Oh.
Ooh.
Got grab.
Throw wars.
All right.
All right, the weird jump misses
Oh,
just
don't know why
SPD
he
mid-screen
SPD'd
for
a
no
full
reason.
screen.
Maybe panic, maybe wanted a fireball, hard to say.
All right.
And is this light kick city?
Seeing more light kicks. All right.
You're just not gonna do it. Listen, you have really long legs.
The
okay.
fact that that works, I think, is absolutely hilarious.
Yeah, no, that's really funny.
All right. So we're seeing a switch off. Okay.
Yeah.
So we're
Okay.
seeing a different character for him. All right.
I can only imagine. Oh, do it back. I don't know who that pressure works on. Okay, he's
Is he
literally
just-
he's literally doing it back.
He's just gonna
Yes!
go into it doing that. All right.
Thank you.
Oh, he's got a fireball. Okay.
Tornadoes. Wow. And where is Velvet's health bar?
Oh, he's just stuck. All right.
You
I love
spin me
Mercury.
Right round, baby. Right round. God.
Oh, I love that fireball like chip combo. Like, I just find the fact that Mercury is so weirdly broke hilarious.
You know, she has so much corner pressure that I just don't get how to deal with sometimes.
Yeah.
Like my brain, there's nothing that fries my brain in this game like that. Like maybe neutral against Uranus.
God.
I'm just sitting there scared as heck, but like,
This is some like wild neutral. I've never seen like people go this crazy.
yeah, no, these are jump in boys. I will DP either of you. Get away from me.
All right.
Velvet! Do it!
You can just do this to him, please.
Yes. Oh God, yes. Oh, I've never wanted anything more.
Brain dead DP.
Dude, it's
Big
really
fan.
good. Her DP's really good. I don't do it enough. I know I don't do it enough. And when I sit down to play a match, my brain just goes herpeter, and Spoinkman takes that one real quick.
Very fast match. I love it. I love the
Let's go, Spoinkman. God, the light kick pressure.
stupid Mercury stuff. I love it. I can't help but wonder.
All right, so we got Spoinkman and Kalen, and I think we're going to be seeing Mr. K, Strong Juice, and we'll probably get some losers running off stream or next. Who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows?
I hear some yelling from Trip. That's not surprising, but so what's the whole deal with like switching from the name Apollo to the name Ultima? I don't really get.
Trip's not running it anymore. It's not his tournament, so it's not Apollo anymore.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No, I don't know. That's the thing, because he practically is running it. I think he's just getting help now. I think it's not just him.
Right.
Which,
People
Poor
generally agree that guy who runs Tekken isn't great, but we'll see.
yeah. I don't know. I've wanted to get into Tekken, but once again, it's another one of those games that just has like 20 years of backlogged matchup knowledge that I just don't know.
Yeah, Tekken didn't change much between like 4 and 7, and there was also like a tag game in there.
Yeah,
that also didn't change
I played
much.
a ton of Tag 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one that like my friend group got really into. That's the thing that made me like look at Tekken. And I played a bunch of different characters, but like I've played 7, I have 7, I have the first 2 season passes, so like I have all the DLC. I just don't practice it.
Yeah, I have Tekken, not a big fan, but you know, it all happens.
What's up? I have
Yeah,
a
you can borrow
hitbox,
mine.
so.
Next Tekken players.
Mr. K needs a stick. He has to hand out these beatings.
Yeah,
He's
it's
here
with
to
the
show
Tekken
you
players.
It does not matter what stick he uses. He's here to take names.
Oh, shh.
What?
If he has to borrow my stick, he can't use it.
Oh.
I didn't realize.
Oh, is it an
I'm
obsidian?
gonna go yell at it, yeah.
Uh-oh. That's some yikes stuff. Go get him. Go get him. I can carry. I can stall. Hello, chat. How are you doing? Ultima, the name he comes out with, thanks to Jupiter. Oh, Nina and Tekken? Okay, yeah. Nina's a lot of fun. Their motions are similar somehow. I don't know. I don't know anything about Nina. And Nina, God, my voice today. I've done too much yelling over the past couple days. But yeah, Tekken looks like a lot of fun. I played a lot of King. Right at the very end, I wanted to play Lily.
Right.
Lily's cool. I just like spinning my legs around and having real cool high-low mix-ups. I button mash just Lucky Chloe against my friends because it makes them really mad.
Yeah, I'm just not a big fan of Tekken, but like sometimes like people ask me to play Tekken, and I'm like, sure, just play Akuma, because I used to play Akuma in Street Fighter 4. I was recently playing Street Fighter 4 just for the funs, so.
Yeah. It's a fun game.
I don't think Street Fighter 4 is fun. I just like I enjoy screwing around in it every once in a while, just because it's such a freaking hard game for no reason.
That's the game that first made me take an interest in fighting games. They
Yeah.
gave it away for free on Xbox Gold, and I went
Really?
to I went to a Bar Wars, and I was like 12.
Jesus.
It was really not
Right.
cool for me to be there, but they were super nice to me, and we were just going.
We're just going
right
straight
out
into
of
an
it.
infinite.
Okay. Is this kid around? Don't let him see this. Who's this man right off to Steve's side here?
We're just going straight into an infinite. No stops.
Yeah, did that first round happen? I can't tell.
Right.
Don't not
Oh.
block. Oh wow. Steve.
Saw some hesitation there,
Steve.
but there we go.
Steve don't. Steve don't.
Got nearly infinite block pressure. All right.
We're kicking. We're kicking.
We're doing
kicking.
full screen kicks.
It looks like they're chatting. Oh, they certainly are.
Yeah.
Okay. No. Throw it. Thunder Coke.
Oh no!
Ah!
You can't jump in like that. All right. So we're just seeing some crouching light kicks. All right.
Wow. Steve, brain texture. It is hard to watch any Jupiter who's not Fahim fight against
Yeah.
Steve, because he's just a monster. And the only one with that much like of a developed anti-Uranus plan,
Mhm.
like anyone we're gonna play anyway, is definitely Drunk Missile.
Yeah. It's pretty crazy the stuff that he manages to pull off on Uranus. So
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, I'm surprised that the tier list previously said the fact that Uranus used to be like, third worst or whatever,
Koshin says it's because he didn't know we were playing on sticks. He made
Is
that with SNES Pad in mind.
Okay.
At least that's what I've heard, just rumor talking.
Okay. So that makes a little more
You know,
sense.
Fahim will probably be able to fact check me in chat, I bet.
I'm just shocked at the fact that the tier list used to look like that.
Yeah, no, it's funny, dude. I really like Steve's tier list. Venus should be higher, but, whatever.
I still think Uranus should be the best in the game. As soon as I found out she had an infinite, almost no one else did.
Yeah.
Jupiter has her, block string infinite thing, but
And Pluto has a specific anti-Venus infinite.
yeah. Oh, no.
What is he yelling for? It's probably Eunice, yeah?
Oh, we got an SPD just coming straight out because he dropped the infinite, but it happens to the best of us.
And that is just chip and chip and chip and chip and chip, and Steve's pressure doesn't end. He probably has the longest block strings in St. Louis. That's just Uranus.
Oh, that's a really weird stall opportunity, but it happened, all right.
Yeah, we'll make that work. Here it is.
Oh,
And that's it.
got an infinite.
GG. And that means I'm going to have to play Steve.
I'm a little upset that we don't have that Steve did not include the classic roll tier.
Oh.
So you know how in the first few Marvel games there were Roll was a character and she was shit. There was one game that she was good in. It was Tatsunoko versus Capcom, but very few people play that. I'll be honest.
Yeah. I saw it in the basement at Frosty's.
See, I actually have that game on Wii. It's kind of cool, but it's like Marvel 3, but the beta of Marvel 3. It's super weird.
Neat.
Where instead of having an actual special button where it just launches you actually use 3H. It's super weird. But Roll's actually a good assist in that game. It's super weird. Yeah, I'm surprised because we used to have the Roll tier where Chibi was just sitting because Roll used to be bad in every Marvel game and she would just sit in her own tier.
Yeah.
And she was that way until Tatsunoko versus Capcom, and then they never included her in another Marvel game, so whatever.
Okay. No, definitely Uranus and Chibi have both gone up a significant amount in everyone's opinion around here. I definitely think, I don't know if the consensus is that Uranus is just genuinely the best in the game now. I know I think that. I bet you think that. Steve thinks that. So
I
sure
just think
it
she's
is.
genuinely best in game. I don't understand why Jupiter was the best in the game in the first place, although she does have that crazy pressure. That's really cool. I think that the fact that Uranus had best in game status is just my words completely trailed off that shit.
Sounds good, Fahim. We'll catch you later, dude. Thanks for dropping in. I'm going to DP like a fiend.
See ya. All right.
Alrighty. So, looks like, we're getting Kalen Spoink is the
think-
match that just went live.
I think the reason that Mercury does so well against those characters is just because of the fact that they don't have a DP to deal with that light kick.
Yeah.
No,
definitely. I think Fahim was saying that there are at least 3 characters that can check Uranus's moveset, and Steve's tier list is indicative of that. And I definitely think Jupiter definitely can, obviously. Who do you think the other 2 are that pop into Fahim's head? Because I definitely think, personally, I think Mercury can. I think
Honestly,
Venus can.
like,
I think Mars can.
You're asking me. I have 3 brain cells. So
Yeah.
whatever.
Okay.
I have 3 brain cells, and like 2 of them are dedicated to just playing Guilty Gear. So
The 3rd one shifts from like Akatsuki to this.
yeah, fair enough. Okay, so we're seeing Lotus versus Velvet, and
Oh,
this
fun.
is
Okay, so
loser
we're getting
side.
some losers under the way here.
All right.
And this is going to be fun. We are seeing the baby version of Steve Fahim, of Mr. K Drunk Missile.
Yeah.
Cool.
And what are they waiting for? We're seeing a red card. Oh, you're playing. Cool. See you later, Ben 2. We're getting Rex in here. Okay, cool. All right. Looks like we're just going straight into this match. Strong DP, very start there. All right.
Of course, Lotus is playing Uranus. We got Steve Jr. Or Mr. K Jr. rather.
Mr. K Jr. dedicated to jam.
Committed to jam.
Committed to
is
jam.
his role
All right.
in our Discord. By the way, what's up, guys? This is Deadeye on the mic now, taking over for Ben 2.
All right. So, got Mr. Dedicated to Jam. Not sure how to deal with Lariat. All right. In general, you can actually just throw a fireball into that Lariat, and it hits low because it only is high invuln, right?
Yeah.
So, interesting pokes here. Jupiter has some very nice coverage for that. Although,
you should have just thrown a fireball there.
not sure what that whiffed SPD was. And all right. We got some laughing going on from Velvet. I don't blame him. It's a little bit awkward, but you know. Oh,
no.
Goes straight through the coconut and SPDs. All right. Fair enough.
I would not be surprised. Does Lotus even know that he has a fireball?
He used it earlier.
Did
I
he?
think. Yeah, it's
Because I feel like he's just looking for the sweep. In that
doesn't
right now.
really need one. They're just trading sweeps for attempted cross-ups, and it's all right.
This is A+ Sailor Moon gameplay right here, guys.
We're seeing some. Oh
Oh my
no.
god. This is- I hope he takes this round.
I-
Yes.
Oh my
Do
god!
it.
Just back off! Back
Do
off!
it. No.
Aw,
Velvet, please.
That was such a good. He looks over here and gives us a shake of his head. All right.
He's probably looking at Mr. K for
We got a
disapproval.
19 hit percent. All right. 19 hit percent.
I didn't know the game actually told you that. That's really funny.
There's KO time, hit percent, something like that.
Huh.
And then we have something like that. Damage.
Damage would make
Yeah.
sense. Yeah, yeah.
Damage. So I know some like basic Kana.
He didn't know that he had a fireball. Zelda just gave him the sheet for the move list. He didn't know that he had a fireball.
He's figuring it out as he goes.
I don't know if he's ever played this game. He probably just sees that Mr. K plays Uranus.
He's
He's like,
played
I'm
it
gonna play
twice.
him. Has
He's
he played it twice?
played
Like
it
twice
twice.
total? Like
Yeah.
2 games total?
I think it's like 2 tournaments he's entered, but like he
So
switched between
4
different
games
characters.
total,
so,
probably. Well,
yeah.
that's classic Lotus. He is Mr. Character Select Screen.
All right. He's looking at it and reading it. Oh my god, he didn't know
He's
he
like
had a
looking at his
fireball.
pad like, how do I do this?
All right.
All right, so we might see some fireballs this time around now that he knows that he has one.
Maybe. My favorite thing is like throwing out fireball, dashing forward, and then SPDing. And we see Chibi Moon. I don't know if this is an accident or not, but all right.
No? Probably. I want to see some butts. Some butt slams. Not some butts. I don't want to see Chibi butt.
I would prefer not to see Chibi butt.
There's the butt
Thanks.
slam.
All right, he's
Oh.
got it, and I always thought it would be like super interesting if that worked like a wave dash, but like doesn't. So
That would be. I think she would go from being like worst character in the game to being extremely strong.
the thing is, like most dive kicks in games do tend to work like that. Like that you use the dive kick, and as soon as you land, it ends, right? So she'd be much more playable, definitely.
I'm willing to bet that he picked Chibi just to get to low health, just to show Lotus the super,
Yeah, probably.
and
I
just to
wouldn't
kill
doubt
him
it.
with only the super.
Oh wait, is this Lotus
Huh?
switched to Chibi
No,
Moon?
no. I don't think so. Wait, is
Wait,
it?
yeah, this is Lotus on Chibi Moon. Okay.
Wait, what?
Lotus just picked Chibi Moon. All right. He actually did change his character.
Oh,
I
it
thought-
was Velvet
I
last
thought
time.
it was
on-
Velvet on Uranus.
Yeah,
All right.
I thought it was Lotus on Uranus last time. So he was on a.
All
I
right.
can't remember the character.
Slides directly into a kick. Slides directly into another kick. All right.
All right, well that's 2-0 for Velvet then.
I guess
I had
Lotus
the
is
I had
out.
the players backward the entire time. Oops.
Lotus quits. All right. So we got
Alright.
Velvet, Lotus.
It might actually. I'm not sure if they're gonna do a winners match next or if it's gonna be me and Cyrex.
I would expect a winners match, but I don't know. Looks like they started the timer for Kalen for some reason.
Well, he is running our stream, so I
Yeah.
doubt. Maybe it's either for Kalen or it's for Spoinkman, who is playing in Eunice right now. So maybe that's why.
All right. I'm not sure what's going on, but he's looking at me and frowning.
See, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if our stream runner can hear me or not.
All right.
But it doesn't look like he can. But I'm not sure who we have coming up next. We'll only find out.
We'll figure it out. All right. I was just commentating like backwards for the first round. That happens.
Yeah, no, yeah. I totally. Cause I guess the webcam threw me off. I totally thought that Lotus was Uranus as well. So we were
Yeah.
both wrong.
All right.
All right. Looks like I'm up next versus Cyrex. So I will talk to you guys later.
All right. I am still up here. I hope someone sends me a friend, but you know, sometimes you gotta wait patiently for a friend. It happens. So we will be seeing Deadeye versus Cyrex. Now I, to be honest, have no clue who's stronger here. I would personally root for Deadeye. I think he's a cool guy, but all right. So looks like we have Kalen coming on the mic here.
All right.
All right. So we've got Uranus versus Neptune. Right.
All right, Uranus versus Neptune. Both pretty green players, so we'll see what they come up with.
All right. So I'm sure that Uranus here is aware of the fact that she can just forward dash through the beef salami, but
Ooh. Pretty close range fireball war. Whoa! Yeah, pretty good string there.
good knockdown. All right. So playing pretty aggro for what it's worth. I'm not
Ooh.
sure if this is backwards. Definitely taking it pretty harsh. All right, really obscure as to whether that hit left or right, but I'm guessing that hit right. Yeah.
Okay. Again,
Very interesting. Just forward dashing in his face. I guess there could have been an SPD there. But probably missed the input. All right. We'll see some sweeps coming out. Missed sweep, and we've got high, low. Oh, jumps out, free jump, and backdashes directly. Okay. Oh. And oh no!
Whoa.
Just hit by the high, and there we go.
all right. Looks like Deadeye took of a Uranus. So Deadeye 1, Cyrex 0. Let's see if Cyrex see what he does this time around.
All right. So we'll be seeing same match again. All right. No changes. And oh, traded fireballs there.
Ooh. All right. Good air to air.
Oh, got a grab there. It's interesting. Throws out an SPD, whiffs it, and hits an interesting slide.
All right. Deadeye's definitely got the slide into backdash down.
Mhm.
makes that move safe, so that's a good option. Whoa, slid right under Neptune there.
All right.
Neptune with the jump-in pressure against Uranus. Whoa, got some aerial battles here.
Interesting choice for an overhead. I'm not sure why he's going for the light punch, but we'll see,
Woo.
I guess.
Whoa, just
stuffs a
not-
fireball.
yeah.
Barely.
Oh!
Kills him with a fireball as he was throwing it, all right.
Oh, man. That was real close. It's just a matter of which fireball was going to land first. Woo.
4 dashes directly into a fireball. 4 dashes over a low and SPDs him. All right. So we'll probably be seeing a throw trade in a sec. Nope. All right. Got poked out. Neptune gets an interesting knockdown. Misses an SPD. She was in the air. 3 lows, no knockdown.
Seems to be kind of a matter of who can out-pressure who.
All right.
Okay, Deadeye takes it 2-0.
Deadeye takes it. All right.
Let's see who we got. All right. So that was Deadeye and Cyrix. Looks like we might be seeing Velvet Deepest next. I think that's going to be our next on deck.
All right. I can't help but wonder what was going on with the Lotus Velvet match. That was a little bit strange.
Well, he was. I think Lotus was curious about Chibi.
All right.
Mr.
Switches to it mid-tournament.
Yeah. Mr. K then told Lotus straight to his face that Chibi is barely playable.
All right.
To which Lotus then chose Chibi.
All right.
So
fair enough. Fair enough.
that's why you saw him looking at the move list before
Yeah.
the match, right?
I was wondering, like, did he forget how to do a move? What was going on?
Right, I think he was looking at Chibi. And so he starts the round off using Chibi's probably your worst move, which is her projectile.
Yeah, the projectile's really bad.
Mhm.
At least it has a long hitbox, so you could probably catch like a jump with it. I'm not sure.
It has specific uses, but it's not the type of projectile that you can throw out.
Yeah. Which makes sense. So we're seeing Deadeye up here again versus Strunk Juice.
Oh, we're getting Deadeye Strunk Juice up here. All right, let's go.
Okay.
Strunk Juice. First time we've seen Strunk Juice.
I'm not
Yeah.
sure who he is. All right.
He did tell me that he doesn't know who anybody is.
All right. So
So new face.
new face. All right. Makes sense. And we got Uranus. I didn't see who the other person was.
Right. But I have been. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if he's played Sailor Moon before today, but I will say that he does have fundamentals, which is what's gotten him this far.
Fair enough.
See, good cross up. He's going for real kind
Really
of
standard things.
right, really basic cross up into lights and sweep.
Did manage to backdash. All right. Goes straight into a lariat. And
Yeah, and he's picked up on the fact that lariat is strong.
lariat is a very strong move. Whiffs an SPD. Deadeye.
He is doing the backdash coconut too, so I don't know. He's got some sort of knowledge here.
All right. Okay,
Yeah.
so he forward dashes directly into a lariat.
Yeah, he's making good decisions here to stuff
House of
out
death.
the Uranus forward dash, but was not enough for that round. Hopefully he's not shell-shocked after facing Mr. K.
I would be too, so whatever.
Oh, very nice. Very nice.
Thunder
forward-
Dragons
yeah.
directly to the face, which is not a bad idea.
Yeah, seems to be mostly going for cross-ups.
Very strong
juice.
lariat there. All right. Gets hit. Oh.
Something
Throws the fireball. Oki. Very nice Oki, by the way. Yes.
I would like to see the guard cancel SPD from Deadeye.
He's playing Jupiter very, very defensively, although we did just see a straight grab there.
Oh, whoa! Whiffed SPD.
Whiffs SPD, all right.
Punished with a jumping roundhouse. All right.
All right. So, very tip of the jumping HK hitting there. And we're seeing some pretty good pressure. Throws a trade, all right. Goes straight under that cross-up opportunity there. And anti-airs him with the light kick.
Yeah, the light kick, very good option for anti-air. Woo.
It covers specific ranges. It's not perfect, but you know it works pretty well.
Whoa.
So,
All right.
I'm seeing some interesting traits here, but I'm not quite sure who's going.
Wow, man.
Very strong knockdown. Didn't get much off of it.
Strong Juice had definitely made up that life deficit in a hurry, though, and now we're even.
Now you see Strong
Oh,
Juice.
no. He took the chip damage.
Did Strong Juice say this was his first time playing today, this game?
I haven't spoken to him.
Okay.
So it's hard to tell. He's doing backdash coconut, which tells me that he has. That's not something you
Some
just
form
pick
of
up. Yeah,
experience.
right.
So,
Some sort of experience or knowledge.
right. Is he checking his buttons again? All right. I don't blame him. He uses a line layout, which isn't what most people use. So you have the chat here, right?
Oh, okay.
Chat
Sorry.
here. So, yeah, I just keep that open because it would close the chat if it closed that. Yeah.
All right. So back to the game.
Okay. Very strong anti-air. All right. Almost hits him with the anti-air there. Just barely misses it. And, I think that's an odd overhead option, but I think it is very good for stagger pressure.
All right, we're starting off second round. Let's see, Deadeye. This would be a match point for Deadeye. Let's see if Strong Juice can do it.
Gets a very strong grab there.
Whoa,
All right.
walk up grabs.
Walks up into another grab.
But
I would expect to see an SPD there. Just get 3 grabs in a row, but all right.
Oh, there it is. There we go.
Good combo there. Not perfect, but we're getting... Oh,
Whoa, good guard cancel onto Thunder Dragon there.
surprised that he even registered it was charging that direction. All right.
You're right. Yeah, he was charging in that direction during the cross-up. That was very nice.
Oh. All right, so the coconuts, I don't know what they're actually called for Jupiter, but, sorry, not, or Uranus. I'm not sure what they're actually called for Uranus.
Oh, the her projectile?
Yeah.
It's the world shaking.
Oh, it's not a very easy to say name. All right.
Yeah, world shaking.
Yeah. So I think that's a very odd option to use as a overhead. I could say it would be okay for stagger pressure, but Jupiter has enough of that, I'd say. So Fireball's not doing much here, and I'm saying Uranus could probably make Jupiter land on a projectile, but run up, lift an SPD, went straight into a Thunder Dragon.
Oh, wow, walk-up grabs.
Got another walk-up grab.
And,
Oh,
whoa, that was the mix-up there. I think Deadeye was expecting another walk-up grab.
oh, very
Yeah,
interesting
all we
guard
need.
cancel there.
Maybe a fireball.
Very close.
Oh!
Oh, whiffs a fireball
Woo!
on his wake up. You can see Strunk Juice nearly having a heart attack there.
Strong Juice staying alive here by the skin of his teeth.
This is a very close match.
Right, no kidding. Here we go.
So,
Match point for both.
match point for both of them, and we'll see. Okay, so very interesting attempt to punish. I'm not sure if that was an actual punish or not, but, you know. Okay, so gets a very interesting anti-air. Crosses under.
Yeah, cross under.
Okay, so Thunder Dragon's keeping him in the corner for a little bit longer there. Forward dash kind of goes straight into a normal. It happens. So
Deadeye being very susceptible to those walk-up grabs.
he's playing pretty full screen. I'm not sure why, but
He's got the life lead. Woo! All right.
all right.
So, yeah, in that round, Strong Juice did get a pretty sizable life lead pretty early in the round, so I think he was just kind of hanging back, waiting for Uranus to make a mistake.
Fair enough. All right, so we're seeing
I'm
some sweeps thrown out.
Yeah.
3 sweeps are definitely catching more than I'd expect in this matchup.
I am seeing a noticeable improvement from Strong Juice's neutral game. in
Very
this matchup.
strong pressure here. I'm not seeing any coconuts like I'd expect to, but you know, gets SPD'd for the attempt there.
I think he figured out in the last match kind of what's been working against Deadeye specifically. He's been hitting it real hard in this match, and it gave him the set.
I'm starting to feel like Strunk Juice is probably a very adaptive player.
Right.
I'm enjoying
Definitely
watching
experienced, I can tell you right now. If not in this game, then in many others.
it. Yeah. So up next we could see some winners, could see some losers. Do you know what's up next?
Just and Deadeye strong
Probably
juice. We're gonna have
Velvet Deepest.
All right, we got. I think we're gonna see Velvet Deepest next. Yep, Deepest making his way to the stage.
I was okay, so we got Deepest up here, and just gotta get Velvet up here. And no, I'm staying. So looks like Mr. K wants to do something real quick. I don't know. Got
Deepest is looking for a Super Nintendo controller.
oh yeah. Yeah, he's a big fan of like the Saturn controller.
Mm-hmm.
So he actually used to play on one of those, but it only was compatible with like PS3s, so he wasn't able to really use it that often.
Right. I'm sure you've seen using a.
He's a big fan of like PC gaming, brings his PC. I don't blame him. I'm like a big fan of Katsuki Blitzkampf, so I play that with him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boy, I still need to play some Fallen Angels with him.
Yeah.
He challenged me to a run back after I defeated him in Sailor Moon. So.
Okay.
Fallen
So-
Angels run back.
We're seeing Mr. K, Ben 2 right here.
Oh, they're doing rock paper scissors.
Oh.
That's when you know Steve is serious, or Mr. K.
He really wants it. All right. I mean, I don't blame him by any means.
All right, got Mr. K on the right, Ben 2 on the left. We're at 0-0.
Just so you know, I'm standing up just 'cause this chair sucks. Now, I'm not 100% sure what to see, but
We're gonna see some Uranus. Gonna see some Venus.
now I'm thinking that Uranus has an advantage in this, but I'm not sure, honestly.
From
Oh.
what I've seen, it's all Uranus favor.
All right. So Venus has, I think, some great tools to keep Uranus out, but like they're not all perfect because of the fact that her forward dash is mostly invincible. Now that DP does work very well, but he ended up getting punished for it because it pushed him out too far.
Mm-hmm. Well, Uranus is part of the reason why Drunk Missile switched to Jupiter from Venus. So
Right.
there's, I think it's a struggle.
Fair enough.
However, Mr. K, I don't think has played against Venus in a while, so we'll see.
Right. So
Right.
the Venus matchup here, I think once Venus gets Uranus in the corner, it's very difficult for Uranus, but Uranus definitely has the tools to get out.
Ooh.
All right. So interesting DP there. Didn't work the greatest, but
Oh, got hit with
see
the
a
sweep.
round. All right. I like
Right.
it.
Yep. Ending the round with a roundhouse.
Fair enough. And interesting projectile. All right. So we're seeing some pretty strong
Ooh.
pressure. I'm not sure what's going
Man,
to come
these
next.
block strings.
Gets punished for backdashing at the wrong point during that pressure. Gets SPD'd outright and about to. Oh, got SPD'd again. All right.
Yep. Man, that's Uranus 101. 101. Hit him with the block string pressure, and then when they get used to blocking,
SPD.
SPD. Yeah.
That's how it is. The fact that she can cancel into her forward dash is insane. So it really extends the pressure. So
Mm-hmm. I'm thinking what can Venus do in that situation? Guard cancel DP maybe, but again,
probably. The problem is that it pushes her out too far.
right.
As well, so
So here it is again.
all right.
Whoa! Nice
Oh,
backdash
nice
into throw.
grab. Okay.
Venus does have one of the fastest grabs in the game. It's extremely difficult to tech.
Fair enough.
So backdash throw, not a bad option at all. Ooh.
Oh, I think
Wow.
he probably just didn't block on wake up. It happens.
Right.
Some very
Cross
interesting.
finger.
Oh, got the infinite coming out.
All right, we got Cobalt in the chat here. I'm so sorry that you have to witness this.
Yeah,
Uh,
it happens. Yeah.
So sorry, Kobold.
What an absolute destruction. Right, so I can read a little bit of comment and damage 30 0
Yeah. Oh boy.
or was it 20? It's 20.
Bentu did put in a good effort there. I think he threw Steve off, or Mr. K.
It's a little bit cut off a tiny bit, but yeah, it does say damage there. So we've got Velvet coming up to go against Deepest. I'm sure we'll see Deepest getting out the SNES pad again.
Here we go. Got the Pad Warrior Deepest versus
Yeah.
Velvet, who's been playing Uranus, putting in some pretty decent work.
I'm a big fan of the dedication to the SNES pad.
Mm-hmm.
I love the SNES pad. It's great. So
I like playing on my SNES pad. I
Yeah.
don't like playing on any other SNES pad because the D-pads feel different from pad to pad,
Really?
at least to me. So
I never noticed that. I'm sure that pads are pretty easy to clean up. Who did our pads? Like, he actually like refurbished them. I don't remember.
oh
Was it
well,
Will?
well it's not too
Someone-
difficult. You can
Yeah.
buy like these little rubber
Oh yeah.
yeah, these little rubber things that go under the pads, and you can buy them brand new, open up the controller and put them in. But we got Deepest and Velvet here. Whoa, Velvet!
Walks straight up into the SPD, and okay, so
Deepest,
throws get him off of him. All right. Tries to forward dash through the DP. Doesn't work very well.
Woo!
For him.
That was a hard DP. I like to see more abusive DPs here from Deepest.
Oh.
Whoa, hold on. Got pokes. Oh, got hit by the slide.
All right. So, not sure what the point of the heavy punches at the round start were. Probably just a missed input, but happens.
May have been DP or Fireball. Hey,
Alright.
DP, wake up, DPs.
Oh,
wow.
Gets SPD'd out of the air. I always found it super weird that this game did that. You can actually like grab them out of the air like a frame before they actually land. It's weird.
Yeah, it's real bizarre that you can grab people while they're in the air.
All right.
Pretty convincing victory for Velvet.
Fair enough.
It's gonna be Velvet 1, Deepest. Oh,
So getting some jokes in with Spoinkman there. I see. Did Spoinkman end up coming to Frosty's? I don't remember.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
I didn't see him there, so.
yeah. Yep, he was definitely there.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Deepest. Yes. Throwing out fireballs. And wake up DPs.
All right.
Let's go.
So.
Let's get real abusive here with Neptune.
Oh my God!
Whoa. No.
I was expecting another one. That would have been great.
Oh,
Oh,
nope. That's it.
SPD'd.
God, so much damage.
3 grabs into the death. All
I
right.
think Velvet was even surprised by how much damage that did.
Yeah. It's sometimes insane, you know.
Woo, blocked the DP that time.
Oh, whiffed SPD from full screen. All right.
I think we're
So I think the reason people do that is probably just because of the buffering thing with the forward dash. I'm not really sure.
Whoa!
Whiffed the SPD outright. Only gets punished with a heavy punch. Drops. the
Whoa! Super!
infinite. Whoa! Just DPs about right from there. All right. There goes the
Yeah,
health
that's it.
bar.
All right, Deepest is still in this. Let's go.
All right. I'm sure he was just mashing out the super because
Right.
he was getting infinited. I don't blame him, though. For me, it's really hard to tell when I actually have the super or not. You have to, like, wait for idle animation. Usually you're crouching or something.
Woo! All right, he's in desperation again.
All right.
No, if we're gonna see another
So we see
super.
a punish here.
Woo! All right, he's got the life lead now. Oh!
That was a crazy trade there.
But all it took was just one jumping roundhouse. It looked like so.
Velvet is laughing.
Velvet takes it.
Oh, my God.
Oh man, well done, Deepest though. That was a hell of a super.
Right, so we'll see deepest move on to fight Ben 2. Now up here we might be seeing Kalen versus Spoinkman.
All right. Well,
So-
we'll see what Mr. K decides to see how he wants to run this bracket.
I'm expecting to see like Strunk Juice coming up next. soon.
Strong
Yeah.
juice.
Yeah, it would be you and then Strunk Juice. Oh, and by the way, Kalen's on the mic right now.
Yeah, that's me.
Okay, so Spoinkman is sitting up there. I believe that's you then.
Oh, yeah. All right. Did we
might not be.
Oh,
it going?
man. Okay. All right. Looks like I'm up. Let's
Okay.
go.
So, see ya. Hey, so we have Mr. K on the mic now.
Yo.
Hey.
How's it going, Mr. Oxyacetylene?
Interesting.
Okay.
It's going very interesting.
Okay.
Alright.
Did you see that Neptune Super? I saw that Neptune
Yeah,
Super.
it was insane.
Someone exploded.
I wish I actually knew how much damage that did. Do you know? Like,
It does like 65%.
okay, because it looked like it was exactly like 60-ish%.
If it does a head hit, it does more.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah,
know
you can
that.
actually set up a situation where you throw them into the corner as player 2 Neptune, and
Yeah.
if they tech the grab, they eat a head hit super and die. It's great.
Oh my
It's
god.
the best.
That's not. Wow.
That's not fair? You're right. It's not fair.
I wasn't gonna say that's not fair. I was gonna say that's not normal.
That's normal in this game. Man, if you take a throw and you get punished in this game, it hurts.
Tech throw setups. All right.
Yeah. Unless you're player 2, because then they can just tech throws. It's fine.
Fair enough. We're seeing Spoinkman.
Yeah, it's going to be Spoink versus Kalen.
He has
So,
to find his. Kalen has to find his SNES stick. I think. I don't know where it is.
yeah, we've had stuff moving all over the place here. So,
Yeah, I don't think it's in here.
I'm going to go help him and be right back.
Okay. Yeah. So he's having trouble finding his original SNES stick, the Hori one. It's an actual like stick, and I was surprised to find out that they actually did exist for the SNES back then. That was pretty interesting. Like, it's actually a pretty high quality stick. Like, I was surprised. It feels like you're using just a slightly looser Sanwa or maybe like a slightly tighter Hori. It's in between them. It's got very small buttons. There's not much travel time on it at all. Like they're standard size buttons, but there's not much travel time on them. So it feels very sturdy as well. Like, it feels like you're holding a tiny combo obsidian practically. Now, it appears that no one knows where his stick is. Yeah, they're having trouble finding it. He might have to resort to using someone else's stick. Oh no. Which, I don't think it is in here. I'm looking around in my commentator's booth. Nope. I don't see it anywhere in here. It's not in here. No. I don't think it's behind this monitor at all. No. All right. Oh, we were about to get Mr. K on the mic asking where it is. I think someone spotted it. No one knows where it is. Interesting. Strangest thing about this game in this region is that we seem to have a lot of hitbox players, actually. We have Spoinkman and Ben 2, they both play on hitbox. Now, looks like Mr. K and Ben 2, or no, Ben 2 and Velvet are coming up to substitute while Kalen looks for his stick because no one knows where it is. This is really strange. I've never seen a person's stick disappear like this. Okay, so he's lifting up some tables right now. To the right side of the cam. Oh my. Oh, he found it underneath some tables. Alright, he's got a stick now. Finally. So, Yeah, I think we're just going to go for Ben 2 Velvet instead of the match we were going to before. At least he found a stick, though. Very useful. Yeah. Okay. So, we're kind of waiting on 2 players that are in a Unis bracket match right now. And, we might see some people just popping up here, you know? So
Yeah, we're just gonna have like a little 2 or 3 minute break. We have 2 people that are playing in Unis right now, so we can't run either match. So we are just waiting for that. So right now, Ben 2 is showing us how to do sweep with Venus. Great. Oh, he's showing us how to do charge stuff. Okay. So yeah, the way this works is that you have to actually start charging for the second fireball before you even get the first one.
Okay. So before the first one comes out, you charge the second one. Okay.
Yeah. So what you can actually do is you hold down, and then you press up, and then you press down, and then you get the fireball by hitting the punch button.
Yeah.
So yeah, the goal here is to already be charging for the second fireball before the first one comes out, because there's a big frame buffer where you can actually put the fireball in.
Fair enough.
So yeah. So Venus's Oki in the corner is some of the most disgusting in the game. It's if you block the fireball, she's like plus 40. She can make the fireball whiff and throw you. She has really good throw range. And she can make she just has so many ways to use the fireball. Even if you block a fireball, she can do a second fireball and keep you blocking. It does like eventually kind of stabilize with her farther out, and you have a few more options. But
she's already chipped you out quite a bit.
Yeah,
so.
it's going to be a lot of blocking. Even guard cancel doesn't really help against the up fireball because it's so fast that it recovers so fast that even if you guard cancel, she's just going to block it and guard cancel you and punish you. So you just kind of have to block.
Yeah.
You can try to backdash, but you might just get hit.
It definitely feels like that a lot against like Neptune, Venus.
Yeah, Neptune though is like she's trying to either throw you or set up an overhead or a cross up, and if you block it, then you're kind of out, right? Like it's not as clean as that, but it's pretty close. But Venus is definitely the dirty set play character. If you want to just get someone into the corner and then just make their day terrible, you play Venus.
Fair enough.
That's what you do.
And I don't blame people for doing it either.
No,
so.
it's fun.
Yeah.
That's the most fun part of the game is when you take all the fun from your opponent and then you monopolize all the fun.
Sure.
Because fun is a zero-sum game. If you
get
take
to
fun
have
from
all
them,
of it.
yeah, you just want to have all of it. You don't even want to just use it. You just want to have it, right?
Yeah, fair enough. So,
all right, we got Velvet coming up here, so we're going to be able to run Ben 2 versus Velvet.
Yeah.
Cool.
I think both of them are in Unis.
Yes.
So.
Okay.
There you go.
So, who was Velvet playing earlier today? Was it Jupiter?
I don't remember. I think it was Uranus.
Okay.
I don't remember. It was probably Jupiter, actually. I don't remember.
Okay.
It was either Uranus or Jupiter, so he's picking a top tier anyway.
We had a hey. There's only one top tier in this game according to my tier list.
Okay.
So pick a top tier is the same as playing.
Everyone
play
else
Uranus.
is mid tier.
Everyone else is fine, but Uranus is broken.
Yeah.
That's not true. Uranus is like balanced the same way that like Chun-Li is balanced in Third Strike.
Yeah.
Where at one point she was losing to Yoon, but still the best character in the game.
Yeah.
So.
Fair enough.
Because Chun-Li like bodies people. Anyway.
Okay.
So Velvet's playing Uranus. All right. So Ben 2 is going to be trying to keep Uranus out, and Velvet is trying to do the opposite of that. Ooh, jumps in the fireball. Yeah, it's a really good anti. You just can't do much about it. You kind of have to let the fireball happen.
Yeah, it's gonna happen, whether or not you like it.
So Venus is canceling out the fireballs at mid range, but she's not really getting much out of it, right? Ooh.
I mean, she could throw out something in front of that after the fireball, but
yeah, that's true.
Got an interesting trade there.
STP. It's close.
Okay.
Ah.
So I'm thinking his best option here is probably to just wait until he slides and then like DP and hope he doesn't backdash. I have no clue.
Yeah. So you can fireball this. You can never jump over that. It never works.
Yeah.
It never works. It's like jumping over a tornado with Mercury, and you're like, I'm gonna get over. Nope. You're never gonna get over.
Nope. You're stuck.
Yeah. But yeah, like that, the fireball at least trades.
Yeah. In most cases, the fireball will.
Yes, and he gets a
sort of
combo off
cancel
that.
it out.
He can
Okay.
do like it in sweeps.
Huh.
Hey. And Uranus is close to the corner. Oh, Uranus is in the corner. We got
Okay, now he's probably stuck. Oh, he
Okay.
slides out. Okay.
slides out. All right.
Oh,
Fireball War. Venus using Jump Fierce.
the weirdest fireball war ever. You're having a vertical fireball clashing with a horizontal fireball, and
It's
one
fine.
is a charge.
Yeah. And one slides all on the ground.
Yeah.
I like the pose that Uranus makes when she makes her fireball. She's really into it. She's like punching the ground to make
Yeah.
the ground fireball. It's cool.
She's definitely prepared.
Yeah.
All right. I thought we were gonna see a character switch there, but it looks like we're not. Okay.
Mm-mm.
I saw them
Going back into
hover
it.
over Chibi Moon, and I was really scared.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't make bad life decisions.
You can't do that.
Ooh, nice backdash throw.
Oh, backdash throw. Interesting.
Nice sweep. Yeah, that was actually a punish on the slide. It's that.
Some very nice spacing coming out.
Woo!
Oh my god.
That was a counter hit. That's why he died. He hit a
Yeah.
button.
I forgot the counter hits did extra damage in this game.
It's silly, right?
I haven't seen that since Akatsuki Blitzkampf, honestly.
You know, most games even like released 5 games after this
Yeah.
don't have that. Ooh, that's it. Yeah,
Oh, yeah, he's dead.
fall on the fireball.
Hmm.
Uranus zoning. Cause like
Zoning and also rushdown and also grappler.
yes, it's fine. Her zoning is terrible, but
It's there.
again in this match, oh, he tried to throw, he didn't get it.
Well, this isn't a time when
Yeah,
fireball
like that.
wars were not frowned upon. So
Fireball wars are cool.
yeah.
As long as you're like, I don't know, playing against the god in ST, that'll make you rethink life.
Mhm.
And Ben 2
like-
takes it.
Kami Sagat's literally like 2-8, so
I mean, just hit Sagat, it's fine.
just hit him.
Yeah.
Do it.
Ben 2 popping off. Very excited. All about that Venus life.
All right.
I don't know who we have up next. Let's figure it out.
You can see him being recommended to just DP lol. Yeah. The recommendation is to just DP lol.
That's always the best strat. Okay, so
As we all know, DP is life, so
if you don't DP, you're a coward. That's how it is. If they bait your DP and you don't DP again, they won, right?
that's correct.
Moral victory accomplished there.
Yeah. All right, so we have Kalen here, finally
Versus-
getting us so that we can fill out our losers bracket, I guess.
The Spoink versus the Spoink. The one, the only, the Spoink. So Spoinkman representing Mercury.
Now, Mars can use to get out of the whole light kick pressure fireball, right? Like,
Yes.
At one point, she
Oh,
can
yeah.
throw out a fireball, and that'll get her off
It's-
of her.
She doesn't have to worry about it like Uranus does.
Yeah.
I'm so jealous.
Uranus doesn't have a real reversal
I'm
of
so
that, right?
jealous. You have no idea.
Yeah.
Fireball horse. Fire versus water. Ooh, nice jump in.
Ooh. Right.
Yeah, you're
Oh.
knocking over it.
Yeah, I feel like Mercury probably has one of the strongest anti-airs
And
here.
look how far they've come to the corner.
They're really just zoning each other out. It's great.
Yeah. I would be shocked if anyone rushes anyone down in this matchup until
No,
someone
I-
gets in the
I
corner.
would be really shocked. Most I'd expect is like a corner trap, maybe.
But Mercury has to make. Oh, never mind.
Okay.
When you're down on life like that with Mercury, you have to make some sort of read because
Mhm.
she doesn't have any way to like knock you down for full screen.
Yeah.
So you have to do something. Oh, it whiffed. So
Okay.
they're doing hitboxes.
Interesting tick grab. Okay.
Yeah, tick throw. Hey. We got
Jumps
out.
off the wall. All right.
Could have punished the tech.
Cool cross up at least.
Oh, we got. Oh, we did. He did the mythical jump over tornado.
Oh my god.
He did it.
Is it possible?
It's possible. No, I'm gonna spend the rest of my life trying to recreate that. All right.
Okay.
Damage. Kalen takes a clean game 1. Spoink with his hands behind his head, thinking, "What can I do to defend my waifu? What can I do to put her back on the map?"
He's doing his best. He's doing his light kick pressure.
He did it. He did it earlier.
Yeah.
This is a hard matchup for
That's-
Mercury, in my opinion.
I would agree. I'm not too knowledgeable of it, but I would probably agree just based off of what I'm seeing.
It's like Mars's fireball's knocked down, Mercury's don't.
Yeah.
It's a big deal, and that's a million damage.
Yeah. It's
Like-
a lot.
it's really hard to come back from something like
Interesting
this.
hit there.
Because he can't even like take chip damage, right?
Yeah, fair enough.
He can't afford to block a fireball, because if he blocks one fireball, he's probably going to block 2 fireballs.
He's forced to get in and he has no tools to do it.
Yeah. Tornado's like the best tool that you have to get in.
Yeah.
Spoink got the corner, though.
Oh, he's definitely got the corner at
Oh,
least.
no!
Gets
Oh,
grabbed.
he got hit, but he tried to guard cancel.
There was an attempt.
Is that it? That's probably
Oh, yeah.
Yep, goodbye.
There you go.
And Spoink goes down.
I think there could have been a jump there, but they also would have gotten caught, so.
Oh, yeah. Like, there's not much of a good answer there with that life. You can try to backdash the fireball. Double backdash will work, but you're still in the corner.
Yeah.
So, good luck.
Okay, so I think likely up next we'll probably go to losers. With
So it'll
Benson
probably
Bella.
be Spoink Man versus Strunk Juice.
Yeah. That's what I'd expect next. It's now I've been asking people this all day, but Strunk Juice, he's a new face.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's knows inputs. He's playing Jupiter.
I saw his
Smart
kid and I was
decision.
like, he's probably an old head. I'm gonna ask someone. Yeah.
No, he moved to St. Louis a couple of years ago, and he didn't know we had a local scene.
Oh, cool.
So yes, we do have a local scene. St. Louis does have people that play fighting games weekly.
It took me a while to find it, so.
All right, looks like we're doing winners finals right now. I'll be back.
Okay. All right. So hopefully someone sends me a friend again, and I won't be alone here. Now, I'm hoping Kalen hasn't lost his. Kalen hasn't lost his stick again, of course. Okay. I just saw some of my friends out there. Sorry about that. Okay. So Kalen has found his stick again, thankfully. All right, we've got Mr. K versus versus Kalen. All right. So, I'm not sure what to expect of this matchup. I feel like Mars has very few tools to deal with Uranus, but probably still enough zoning to keep a distance. There's not like a certain amount of distance I'm saying there. There's probably a distance. So hopefully we'll see something. Now, okay. Got the fist bumps coming out. Okay. So we're going to see Mars versus Uranus. And Kalen on the left side, Mr. K on the right side. Straight into the SPD. All right. No fear. No fear. Interesting pressure. Finds a gap. Actually gets out of it. All right. And manages to cancel into the flip. All right. Now, I'm seeing Mars. I think she's using those light kicks preemptively there. Trying to keep Uranus out. Uranus lands on a sweep. That's something you can do in these older games. I love it. Uranus lands directly onto that sweep. Okay, so we've got some interesting light kick pressure coming out here, and Uranus does not have a difficult time dealing with it, it seems. Although, first time I've seen that out of his Mars. All right. Fireball's catching his forward dash twice. All right. So... okay. That was incredible, actually. I love that. Very, very simple way to deal with his rushdown. He's got the fireballs to keep him out, and the light kick to sort of stop him if he tries to just dash right in. All right, so grabs, sets up with the fireball. Fireball whiffs, does not get the kind of pressure that he expects. A whiffed SPD, and Mars definitely has the lead here. Has a way to keep Uranus out as well. We might actually see Mr. K at a bit of a loss here. Backdash grabs him. I am shocked. All right, so Uranus now has an advantage, and SPD for the win. Yeah, but that was just one round. All right, we'll see the next round, and we're seeing Mr. K starting out strong with a quick string into a setup whiffs, fair enough, and that looks like a failed guard cancel right there. Oh. All right, 1-1. I thought we were seeing Mr. K at a loss here, but he took it right back. Mr. K appears to be able to adapt to his game plan. Whiffs the fireball setup, all right. Fair enough. Mr. K not opting for his usual color, though. Not opting for the black color, instead just sticking with the stock color. Some nigh infinite pressure. Oh, gets a few punishes. Mars seems to be getting hit for free here. Not doing much to stop Mr. K. Whiffed SPD, and he jumps directly into the aerial fire snake. All right. So I think, yeah. Mars taking it with a quick cancel there. Interesting empty cancel. I love it. Okay, so got a few clean hits there. And some zoning going on. And we got guard cancel fireball. Runs in, gets a single hit, gets a sweep, gets a fireball set up, and oof, that's round. All right. So we're seeing both people here on match point. Sure. Oh wait, this is winner final. They might be playing the 3. I'm not sure. Bouncing straight off, getting anti-aired while also trading. Okay. Goes straight through the fireball with the forward dash. Misses an SPD. And we've got Mr. K running pretty aggressively here. I'm hoping Mars has a way out. Oh, backdashes the heavy kick. Very smart. Oh, gets thrown straight out. All right. So, looks like they're not getting up. So this, Caitlyn still has a chance here. Still has a chance to stay in winners. Still has a chance to knock Mr. K out. I'm not saying that I doubt it, actually. Because that first game was looking very strong. Alright, a few whiffed light kicks. Got a fire snake coming out. We got a grab. Trapping Mr. K in the corner. No fear. Throws a fire snake right in his face. No SPDs for you, sir. Alright. I think Mars has a very interesting way of dealing with Uranus here. Some light kicks, whether crouching or standing, seem to be able to keep her out from being able to just run up the SPD as she normally does. All right, he's intentionally guard canceling that SPD. It might have to do something with the fact that it actually has less lag. See here, just Mars getting infinited. I don't blame. Not horrible. Mr. K does have that infinite down pat at this point, I swear. One of the strongest characters in all of video games, I swear to God. Alright, so some interesting fire snakes, just keeping Uranus out. I'm thinking there could be a forward dash coming out over there. Alright, forward dash into the SPD, exactly what I expected. The setup was blocked, alright. Got a random hit in, alright. Oh, backdash did not avoid that time. Alright, another fire snake coming out. Expecting another fire snake, maybe some whiffed light kicks to keep him out from the forward dash. Now, oh, tries to go for the air fire snake to keep him from jumping. He did try a jump there, and I bet that was a bait. Very interesting one at that. Alright, so Mr. K moves on to grand finals. Now we will probably see Kaylin Ramos versus Ben 2. Now, I'll be honest, I haven't actually watched many of these, but we'll see. right, so we're seeing. Isn't it you and Bentu right now? Oh,
Ben 2 and it's not quite structures is what we're looking at.
oh, I see. Okay. So,
All right, we're gonna be doing Spunkman Strunk Juice.
oh, okay. I wasn't sure what was coming up here. Oh, I didn't realize they didn't do that one yet. Okay, so we're good.
Spunkman Strunk Juice gonna be the next match. Winner of that faces Ben 2.
Fair enough. I'm saying that Strunk Juice does have some very strong fundamentals for what it's worth. I mean, not worse. I talked to Mr. K while he was in here, and I did see. I accidentally refreshed the chat. Sorry about that. Let's just click here. Yeah, there you go. So I did see that Strunk Juice does have some very strong fundamentals. He apparently just moved here. So
Oh, okay.
there we go. There's your story. He just moved here. He didn't know we had a scene for a while. Found us. Okay. My favorite thing is like the Twitter threads where people are like, "Hey, draw up your local scene here," and like that's probably how people find us. I don't know, honestly.
Yeah.
It's probably just a random search that led him here. I'm not sure.
Huh.
So we're seeing Spoinkman come up here.
It's
soon.
usually just word of mouth.
It looks like Spoinkman is in a Unist match right here. Looks like probably grand finals, honestly.
Ooh. Looks pretty intense,
Yeah.
whatever's going on over there.
Yeah, a lot of down backing. I know Unist, probably a lot of down backing. I like, used to play Unist, but that game has a lot of down backing. That's a common thing.
Right.
So, we'll see him get out of there soon.
Yeah. Well, just had my first match with Mr. K today, and oof.
You actually looked pretty strong coming out of the gate there.
Right.
Like,
yeah.
like you actually seemed really strong coming out of the gate. You got out of the game. I think that was like a really good game, honestly.
Yeah,
you took a
it was.
round
I
off the
mean,
whole
it wasn't. I wasn't free. That's for sure.
All three games that you lost, you took a round off of them, which like was pretty good. So all of them were pretty close, I'd say.
Yeah, it's a lot of endurance.
Being able to just sit
yeah.
there. Now, at the end, it seemed like he was probably just trying to bait the fire snake, the air fire snake there. So I do see some combos coming out from Omicron Austin, commentating a Unist match across the room that's not even on the stream. So we're seeing some interesting combos. We're seeing probably an overhead from Elton and Pressure. I'm seeing, yeah, that's Elton and Pressure that he's doing. I believe he does play Elton. All right. So, yeah, it seems like Spoinkman is currently stuck in down back mode.
Oh boy.
Okay. Omicron Austin takes that round. I see.
Pretty interesting bracket today for sure. We're seeing a lot of people we don't usually see, so that's really good. We kind of getting some extra exposure today for a lot of people.
Yeah, I just didn't enter today because I was tired. So.
Oh, that's understandable. You've definitely been very helpful running this commentary booth here.
Yeah, I figured like if anything, I'll probably end up running commentary today, so that's pretty great. I enjoy running commentary. That's fun. So.
Works for me.
Yeah. So, this is okay.
All right. So up. So
Yeah.
Spunkman Strong Juice. Spunkman obviously gonna stick with Mercury. Strong Juice been playing Jupiter this whole tournament, so he's probably gonna stick with Jupiter. A big discussion point lately has been the Mercury Jupiter matchup.
I believe that is heavily in Mercury's favor due to the fact that the light kick pressure that Spunkman is able to put on. Jupiter does not have many ways to deal with that, it seems. The SPD does not reach out far enough, usually with proper spacing on Mercury's pressure.
Our resident Jupiter Drunk Missile has been very vocal about how much of a pain in the ass the Mercury matchup is. Just due to the fact that it seems like a lot of stuff just does not hit Mercury.
Yeah.
A lot of Jupiter stuff. And
So she has Thunder Dragon, which could help her get out of it, but then you have to assume the fact that Mercury is not blocking when her light kick is fast enough to probably recover before you're able to guard cancel.
Mercury's fast walk speed also, she's 1.5 times faster than the second fastest character in the game. So she's like playing Mercury is like playing on speed or something. So
It's like playing chess, but all their pieces go one space farther.
yeah.
Right. Okay, so I see some down backing coming out from Omicron. I see I saw a combo, alright. So we're getting closer to the end.
All right.
Are we just
right now? I think we're doing a little bit of casuals here to fill time.
Yeah.
While we're waiting on Spunk Man.
I don't blame them. So they're not. Is those options? Oh.
I think we're going into training mode.
Training. Okay.
Okay. So hitting training mode with Cyrex and Jupiter here.
Yeah. So I wonder what we'll see. Probably something interesting Mr. K has on his character. Okay, so he's
Yeah. So Mr. K would be on the left side.
yeah, he's playing what's his name?
It's Cyrex.
Cyrex. He's playing Cyrex's character. I believe he's just showing him some different pressure strings.
Ways to get out of pressure.
Yeah.
That DP.
DP has a tiny bit of startup. I never noticed that her hair kind of doesn't fall within black borders. It kind of like spreads out.
Yeah. Huh.
I never noticed that before.
That's interesting.
Like there's black borders on the edge of her sprite, but her hair actually goes beyond it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so all right, so they're in between rounds. They're about to reset there. So yeah, I'm thinking that's actually grand finals for Eunice. I have no clue.
Right. Eunice runs a while.
Yeah, it's a slower game, not incredibly slow. 89%. Yeah, looks like it's almost over. Losers final. Okay. I don't know who Spinach is.
Wow, who's the Spinach guy?
I do not know.
Took out Omicron Austin.
Although I'll have a fun fact there. His tag is a reference to hentai, and that's all I'm gonna say.
All right.
But yeah,
it's not a reference to Popeye.
no. So yeah, it looks like they're almost done there. I wouldn't blame them. She's showing him crouching light kick strings. 1, 2, 3, and 4 is being stalled. He's showing him. Okay, so he's jabbing. Oh.
I'm thinking he's just teaching him how to guard cancel DP.
Fair enough.
There it is.
There you go. There you go. It's one of the more difficult inputs, really. I kind of got used to that whenever I was playing Vampire Savior, because
because DPs are guard cancels in that game.
It was when I was just messing around with a different character. I normally play Lele in that game, and her guard cancels now useless. So, however it works. Not sure what he's doing now. Oh. He's picked up the pad. Yeah, I used to play on pad quite a bit, and my issue was the fact that certain moves would get overridden depending on what game you were playing and how old it was in general.
Right.
Because of how I did DPs, I actually did like forward and then a quarter circle forward.
Yeah.
So it was a little bit weird, but I think nowadays my inputs probably aren't any better, but it works. So I actually kind of want to grab myself a drink real quick.
Oh, sure, go ahead.
I'll be right back.
Yep.
We're waiting anyway. Sorry about that.
Oh, if you ask for a cup of water at the bar, they'll give you one.
Oh, I didn't know they did that now.
Yep.
Yeah, they didn't have the tank.
The
or whatever you
the
call it.
self-serve.
Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta ask for it.
Yeah, this is the wrong channel here.
Oh, oops.
This is the wrong channel, so it's gotta be over here, I guess. And because this is signed in with that, yeah. I thought they were over. It looks like Spoinkman went right into another match. Which,
Oh.
yeah. I figure it's just a situation with we need to get Eunice over right now.
Right. Slow bracket look like.
Yeah. So Spinish, right.
Yep.
You could have a conversation while you're getting block streamed in Eunice, so
Yep, Spoinkman did win his losers finals match in Eunice, which means he's going straight into grand finals in Eunice. Right now, we are waiting on him to continue our Sailor Moon tournament, Sailor Moon S. In the meantime, we've got some training mode going on with Neptune. Oh man, so looking at our bracket so far, Spoinkman Strong Juice, we've mentioned before that Mercury does have an advantage in that particular matchup. So if we're going to be playing bracket theory here, I'd say Spoinkman will probably win that. It would be an upset.
Probably wins that.
It would be an upset if he lost, which would then bring him to Ben 2, Spoinkman Ben 2. You know, that's a matchup that might go either way.
I get the feeling Bensu probably has an advantage in there just because of character matchup. I believe that Venus is very strong against Mercury.
Right.
I'm having trouble not saying the wrong characters right now because they have the same hair. But like I think Neptune and Mercury have the same hair, but not perfectly.
Yeah, there's a reason that Drunk Missile uses his Venus against Mercury to counterpick Mercury.
Yeah.
So I think that
I'd say Bensu has an advantage in terms of character matchup. I'm not sure about actual experience, but I'd say definitely in terms of character matchup.
So that one could go either way, and then the winner of that faces me. So
I honestly have no clue how that would go because okay, Venus versus Mars looks really weird.
Oh, Venus versus Mars is oh man, it's a struggle for both characters.
Yeah.
It's a war of attrition because in that particular matchup. So the thing about Mars is that Mars cannot handle corner pressure.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you kind of saw that in my match against Mr. K. Like his number one thing was getting me in the corner and doing block strings because Mars has no real good answer to it. The best answer she has is guard cancel Fire Snake, and even that might trade, or a lucky backdash, that kind of thing. So I have to really focus hard and make good reads in order to get out of the corner. And Venus corner pressure is
insane. Yeah.
The most abusive corner pressure in the game. So if I got stuck in the corner against Venus, against a Venus who knows how to keep me there, then I'm dead, more or less.
Sure enough.
So, however, and this is why it's such a struggle for both characters. Mars is very good at zoning out Venus. So Venus needs to get close to get Mars in the corner. Mars needs to keep Venus out.
Right.
And they're both characters are very good at what they do. So it's just
who gets what done first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like almost kind of a tug of war situation. It's real stressful.
Yeah, I think Mr. K's challenge here is just guard cancel DP out of what I'm doing because I'm not actually going to try and defend at it. Yeah, guard cancel DP. I think I used to play on pad, and I think that was one of the more difficult inputs to do.
Unless you're just mashing DP
Yeah.
constantly.
Which isn't that difficult, really.
Yeah, it's not so much in this game.
Yeah.
When I first started playing Sailor Moon S, I was getting wrecked by Dan Almighty's Neptune because he was just mashing DP constantly, and I didn't know what to do.
And it's plus.
Uh-huh.
It's plus.
Right. And this is before like I even knew guard cancels were a thing, right?
Oh, yeah.
So obviously the answer now, you know, if somebody just randomly DPs, just guard cancel and do a fireball. But definitely for somebody just entering the game, that DP feels hella abusive, and it still is abusive in the hands of somebody who knows how and when to use it.
I think I'm seeing Spoikman probably taking that Eunice game right now. I'm not really sure about it, but
Oh boy, can spinach.
you can usually tell by who's holding down back and who isn't.
Oh wow, that's funny.
It's very momentum based because have you ever played Multi-Blood? Have you played much Multi-Blood?
A little bit.
Okay, so you're aware of the fact that like Crescent Moon has reverse beats and the ability to keep on some very interesting pressure by actually using lighter moves and then using heavier moves and kind of resetting on a way.
Oh wow.
So
Okay.
that exists in Eunice completely. So there's a lot of down backing in that game. It was made by the same company that made, well, not really company in a way, but it's really weird. It's the same company that made Multi-Blood. So
Yeah. What are they called? Type
they're called
Mm,
French Moon.
French Moon. Okay.
No, French Bread. French Bread. Sorry.
Oh okay.
Yeah, French Bread made it. Type Moon made the subject matter for Multi-Blood because it's actually a Dojin game.
Okay, that's what I was thinking of.
It's a fan work game of the Fate Fate series game Koihime. Yeah. Yeah, Multi-Blood is a Fate-verse game. Okay. Koihime is a Fate-verse game. Koihime is part of Fate. Multi-Blood is a fan work of Koihime.
Oh okay. Gotcha. So it's not an official.
Sorry, not Koihime, Tsukihime. I'm goddamn stupid. But
So it's not a.
it's not an official game at all. Like,
Yeah. So it's not an official adaptation.
But the same
Yeah.
people that made Multi-Blood went on to later make Eunice. Sorry, I'm stupid, Noah. Yeah. Koihime is a different game. Koihime is the game with the really fast footsies. Yeah.
Okay.
It's the anime titty game with the fast footsies. That's what it is.
Right.
All right.
And again, this is a casual match right here while we're waiting on Spoink Man to finish his Eunice Grand Finals. In this particular instance, we've got Mr. K on the left and Cyrix on the right. Cyrix is somebody who is currently learning the game, and Mr. K is somebody who is schooling him. So,
Yeah. It's
School of Hard Knocks over here.
Yeah, that's how it is sometimes. Now, I found out recently from Teresa, he's a Japanese Guilty Gear player. He's probably my favorite player of Guilty Gear, really. He's like a really cool guy. He comes to America all the time for tournaments. I recently found out from him that in Japan, they kind of have an idea of, like, don't bully the newer players, which I'm not jealous of. I'd say that's stupid. You kind of need to learn how to play against the good pressure, the good combos, whatever.
Yeah, it's my line of thought towards newer players is to slow the game down and show them all the options.
Yeah.
And
I mean, like, the fact that you just need to know things to be able to play the game, and you usually get that from better players than you.
Right. But basically just kind of slow it down, show them the pieces of the gameplay, and then show them how they all fit together by beating them.
Yeah.
So,
But in Japan, they have this entire idea of, like, don't bully the newbies, which I think is really weird, considering the fact that America does not have that at all.
right. Well, I would suppose it would be considered rude, which politeness and not being rude are big things in Japan.
In a way. I'm actually trying to find the tweet now, because he actually, like, talked about it. It was kind of weird. Yeah, he says, after talking with overseas players, I was surprised that there's no such thing as, like, bullying newbies here. In Japan, top players avoid playing as newbies because people take it as bullying, and the player who does that gets blamed.
Yeah. Yep, I can see that.
he was surprised to find out that it's a good thing to have a strong player join the session, even if they're not very good. Yeah, I just found it. If you want to look it up.
Okay.
And yeah, I kind of abridged it because he uses Google Translate, so. That's just something interesting I didn't know about. Like, you'd think you'd go to like an arcade or something in Japan and you'd be able to just sit down and play with anyone, but I figured they might be a bit more discerning. I didn't know about that.
I'm not sure either. Yeah, I'm not intimately familiar with the arcade culture in Japan. I did play that. Or sorry, I did watch that anime that just came out, High Score Girl. I thought that was pretty insightful.
I've actually read part of the manga for that.
Oh yeah, is it any different from the anime?
Not incredibly. In general, they tend to stray a bit more away from licensed properties, where they tend to be a little bit less restrictive about it in terms of the anime for some reason.
Yeah, it's really explicit in the anime.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, here's Samurai Showdown, here's King of Fighters 94, here's Mortal Kombat, here's Street Fighter.
Yeah.
Here's 4 different versions of Street Fighter.
Now, did Mortal Kombat even happen in Japan? I thought it was like a mostly American game. I thought it just didn't come to Japan because I heard about Drunk Muscle talked about how Daigo played Mortal Kombat and he had no clue what he was doing for the first little bit at a tournament that was in like 2005 or something.
I don't think it was widespread. I think it was probably like a specialty import type of thing.
No clue. But yeah, I think the thing is that like Mortal Kombat was made for a combined cab, where in general in Japan they tend to have head-to-head. So it's just one person per cab, and they have 2.
Yeah, and it's the way it's represented in High Score Girl. It's an American cabinet.
Is it?
Yep. So yeah, and they make a joke about it. It's pretty funny.
Yeah, I didn't know they explicitly said like it's an American cabinet or whatever. I don't know.
Yep, like in the anime, they walk straight up to it and they're like, "Wow, this is very imposing," because it's so big.
It's an American cabinet. Oh my god.
Because it's not like the small sit-down like candy cabinet. It's just like the big wooden.
Yeah, in America they expect you to like stand up and play shoulder to shoulder with the next guy.
Right.
That's something that I didn't know about Japan for a long time, just because of the fact that they just didn't have it that way in terms of arcades. Now, I'm not a person who actually grew up in arcade culture, I'll be honest, but I mean, if it wasn't obvious enough, the fact that I'm 18, but
yeah, no, it was arcade culture in the U.S. was.
I figured it was
you had to be in the right place in the right time.
Yeah. I figured the East Coast and the West Coast were really big on it, like more than anywhere else.
The coastal states. So I grew up in Southern California near the beach in the early '90s. So I got that like full force.
Yeah.
And then I moved to southwestern Illinois when I was a teenager, and there was none of that here. And if I told anybody that I was really big into arcade games, they would be like, "Oh, like Pac-Man? Oh, like Donkey Kong?"
Yeah, that's...
And I'm like, well, no.
Yeah, I figured that's why, like, even to this day, like, Marvel 2 players, they're mostly concentrated on the coasts. Because Marvel 2 still has an okay scene. It's not big, but, they mostly circulate around, like, New York and California.
Yeah, that's it. It's because that's where those games were.
Yeah.
That's where they are. And then the funny thing about it is, like, growing up, arcade machines were kind of scattered everywhere.
You'd find them in like laundromats and stuff like that.
Yeah, laundromats, grocery stores.
Grocery stores.
Yeah, grocery stores. Restaurants, like pizza places, stuff like that. And these were pizza places, bowling alleys.
Did someone actually turn on auto mode? Okay.
Flea markets, and they would be outside even.
We've actually got the game going on now, finally.
Here we go.
All right. So we finally got a game.
Hey, Spunkman is free. Did he win Eunice?
Let's
Let's take a look.
I don't think so. Looks like the other guy's still there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Spinach took it.
3-2.
Wow. Spoinkman. Straight off of, you know, second place is never anything to sneeze about, but there's always a bit of disappointment.
I mean,
If you
it was
make
3-2. It had to be
you-
close.
Yeah. If you make it all that way and you just barely lose it, you know. However, now he's got to focus on
Mr. K's got the
Strunk
names.
Juice. We got Strunk Juice.
All right. Oh,
All right. Strunk Juice.
interesting lariat choice, but okay. So we're seeing some pressure going directly into his face. He doesn't even know how to deal with it. Directly into his face.
And here's where the matchup experience comes from.
Yeah.
Man, you can see he got real bug-eyed there.
Yeah, he wasn't quite sure what to do.
Again, Strunk Juice kind of going to the well, going to what's been working for him so far today. And so far, it's been okay, but Spoinkman closing that distance, getting him back in the corner.
Yeah.
And here we go. Here's the trouble.
All
Whoa!
right, he managed to get out of it. Just goes for a raw jump, and there was no light kick to speed him, so I guess we're good.
Whoa! There we go. Wow.
Lariat's out. All right. I guess that's a good option.
But nope.
Ooh.
Spoinkman will not be deterred. He keeps that pressure on.
Gets caught by that time, yeah.
That's one for Spoinkman. And again, this is real. It's just a real tough match, even for a high-level Jupiter. Whoa!
Okay,
Wow, neutral
so-
jump to start off the round. That caught Spoinkman.
Neutral jump, light kick. It's not something you see super often. All right. So, oh, interesting choices. Mercury keeping her distance. She knows how to play the
Whoa.
mid-screen really well, it seems. She wants to play the mid-screen at least. Guard cancel fireball catches her on the counter hit, I guess. I think that was a counter hit at least.
Whoa! That was a good jump over the fireball there. But I think
All right.
Strunk Juice just taking too many hits here.
Block string into fireball, working pretty well for him. And we all know he's got his block string from the Eunice match that took 25 minutes. I'm joking.
And Strunkman, most of the damage that Strunk Juice took during that round was just trying to get in.
It's very difficult to get around Mercury. Now, I'm pretty sure that was to bait the tornado there, but oh, we ran into it that time.
Oh, here's
Happens
that
to the
tornado
best of us.
press.
Now he's gonna try and lariat out and gets caught by the fact that he just didn't do it that time. Mix up.
Well, that was a really smart by Spoinkman because he
That
even
was such a weird grab distance.
because you know the lariat, you're so vulnerable in the legs. So
All right, game over for Strunk Juice here.
woo, that was quick.
3 minutes. 3 minutes. There we go.
This leads us to Ben 2 Spoink. All right, so Spoinkman's staying.
Yeah, so we need to get Ben 2 up here, and we'll get losers semifinal in. And that's going to be Ben 2 versus Spoinkman. Okay. And then after that, you got to get out of here.
Yeah. All right, winner of this one faces me.
Ben 2 getting out. Okay.
So far, Spoinkman in this tournament has only lost to me, so we'll see if he will earn the right to face me a second time, get that run back.
All right. So I'm looking at who Ben 2 fought so far. He's fought Deadeye. He's fought Mr. K, and that's what put him in losers. All right. So I'm thinking this is a very interesting matchup because of the fact that Venus, I'm not sure what she has against Neptune.
Well, we're about to find out.
I'm thinking like she could guard cancel the charge fireball, and that could work because of the fact that it comes out from a certain distance. Now,
Ben 2 has gotten wins off of Spoinkman before, so we'll see.
Sorry, I meant Mercury. God.
Woo!
Okay.
Wow, all right, caught
So-
up with the up fireball.
Anti-air fireball works pretty well. And get some fireballs.
All right,
flashing
Ben
here.
2.
That's what I want to see. I want to see the fireball war.
Wow.
Okay. He's doing very well at making these fireballs clash. Very good.
Ooh.
All right.
Man, Ben 2 playing very patient, very smart.
Ben 2 is putting in all the work here. Oh my god. So,
Woo!
just barely whiffed that fireball there.
Whoa!
Oh.
Jumped right into it.
You
Ben
can't
2.
jump into that. Mercury and Venus both have anti-air fireballs. I love it.
We got 8 seconds left on the clock.
Oh.
Mercury just trying to get in.
That counter hit through screwed him because he got more damage off of it.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Got a low clashing with a fireball of all things. All right.
But
Surprised to see that. All right.
well, this is exactly where that was where Ben 2 wanted him. But
Ben 2 got him in a good
wow,
place, but
cross
didn't
up.
keep it. And so he just backs out of the pressure there. All right.
This is real hard. This is real hard for
If
Venus.
Venus can just jump over, which isn't something that's very likely with how Mercury works. All right.
Venus has to play real clean here.
All right. Oh, gets caught by low.
Yep.
Happens to the best of us.
All right, Spunkman taking the first round.
All right. And okay.
Well, yeah, now that was a really good match, and now we're about to do it again. Whoa! Jump right into the air fireball. Ben 2 closing the distance, but
Oh,
had to jump
God.
into that tornado.
Backdashed out of that tornado. All right. He knows how to deal with the tornadoes. It
Wow.
seems. Oh, only gets caught by it on the ground, which is much better for him because it leaves him less open.
Oh boy! Here we
With the
go.
up fireball. Up fireball. Up
Spunkman's in
fireball.
trouble. He's in trouble.
We got a nice
Oh,
rock
no!
string here. I love it.
Oh man, this is even right now. This is even. This can go either way.
Oh, catches him with a heavy punch on the way down.
Whew. Not a good spot for a bubble.
All right.
Woo!
Backdashes out
Whoa! I'm
directly
surprised he was
out.
able to block that jump in. That was
Nearly
crazy.
the full DP there. Gets hit by it. All right.
Yeah, that was deep. That was a deep DP.
Okay.
Ooh.
Very
Okay.
nice spacing coming out here.
All right, Ben 2 needs to stay back, play real clean. He's got the life lead. I think he's playing it kind of aggressively.
Yeah, he wants to put him, get him out with that chip. He doesn't want to leave it to the timer.
Both, man, playing real clean right now.
All right.
Ooh.
We have no hits, 0 hits.
Ben 2 just hoping. There it is.
Oh, walks into it. Okay.
Now one of those up fireballs would connect, and there it is. This is a great match. I'm really enjoying this. 1-1.
It's very close. I expected, like, I wasn't sure which way to go. But
Toss up.
We'll see it. And
Whoa! Starting straight off with,
two
with
sweeps. Just getting him out. All right. Making his way to the corner. That's exactly what he wants.
Woo!
Oh, jump off the wall does not work very well for him. All right. Heavy punch
Man.
keeping it at a proper distance.
Ben 2, man, he's got those up fireballs ready. Gotta prepare.
All right.
And Ben 2 just doing a lot of damage just off a chip, but it gets caught in the throw in midair. Okay. Ooh.
Interesting.
Wow. I think Spunkman got scared by that trade there and backed off.
Oh,
Oh wow, Ben 2 I think
this
was
might
going
be
for
the end.
going for a walk-up grab there.
Oh, Bentu's got to play
Oh,
really clean.
what?
Gets over
Oh,
him and
wow.
misses the fireball. All right.
Whew.
I think his best gambit there was to make the fireball clash, but he didn't get it.
Okay, this is match point for Spoink.
We're very close here.
Yeah, Spunkman playing very, very patiently now.
Bentu is working his way in very slowly, but it's working. All right. He's taking some damage for it, though. Let's hope he can keep
All right.
the pressure once he gets him in the corner. Now, that tornado is kind of screwing him over a little bit.
The tornado is what's kind of helping him fight the corner pressure here.
All right. right, uses the fireball to get himself out of that fireball. Okay.
Oh!
Oh,
Woo!
interesting overhead. Gets caught by a ground string. All right.
All right. That means Spunkman, fresh off of Grand Finals from Eunice, goes straight into a match with Ben 2, a heated match with Ben 2, and then straight into a match with me.
All right,
So
see
I'm
you
up
later,
next.
Kalen. Wish you luck. Ah, this is going really great. I'm hoping they send a friend for me. Yep. It's going pretty great so far. Oh. Whoops. Looks like I stepped on something. Crap. Can't see the chat anymore. I don't know what that was, actually. Probably an HDMI cable. Well. Yep. So, right now, we have Spoink and Kalen coming up. Now, I've personally never seen this matchup. I don't really watch the VODs very often, though, so I'm hoping this is a good one. All right. How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty well, I think.
All right. So we're going straight into this. This is very fast. All right. So I think Mars in this situation might have an advantage just because of the fact that he has better projectiles than Mercury in this case.
Yeah.
Now, it's nothing incredible, but Mars has the ability to deal with Mercury's ability to jump in very well because I believe that Mercury has the ability to get in almost any situation, mix them up pretty well.
Yeah.
So Mercury taking that very, very aggressively.
Yeah, Mars, it seems like from what I've played, she usually likes to play the keep away game with her fireballs a lot and sort of zone them out.
All right. Now that Mercury's in, I'm not sure what he can do. Backdashes the fireball very close there. All right. Catches him with the guard cancel into the air fireball. All right. So, we've got Mars needs to be slightly aggressive now here.
Mm-hmm.
See, she can take it. She can take the opportunity to just hit her with tiny highs like she did earlier. She hit him with a jumping light kick, and looks like the spinning bird kick didn't actually go over that fire snake properly.
Yeah, she just sort of stayed back and tried to chip him out because she was so low already.
Once Mars has the life lead, I don't think Mercury can really do that much because Mars has some pretty good guard cancels against any of Mercury's pressure.
Mm-hmm.
Mercury has to work her own way in when Mars has pretty much the whole screen to herself.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not sure why this match is currently 0-10, but I mean, like, someone else could answer that.
Kalen's just that amazing, maybe?
It's 0-10 right now.
He's magic. He can just do these things.
Fair enough. I don't doubt it, so.
Got him with the overhead there.
Uh,
And Mercury's dead.
yeah, I'm sure Mars has the absolute advantage in this matchup. Now, in this situation, I'm hoping Spoinkman has learned a little bit and known to go in a bit more because if he gets in, I believe he can keep some pretty okay pressure in, even though Mars has some good guard cancels. I'm sure he knows when to stop. Now, I know for a fact Mars does have the advantage in this matchup, but like it's extremely in Mars' favor, but I'm sure Spoinkman has a way to get in.
Yeah.
Oh.
It doesn't seem like
He
Mercury
gets the
can-
grab. Gets the grab. Sorry.
Yeah. It doesn't seem like Mercury can really do much outside of that really intense corner pressure she can pull off. But when she gets in with somebody, it's hard for them to
That
shake
was a
them out.
very close game.
Yeah. Health bars are basically gone.
Yeah. So, all right. Mars lands a straight grab. Mercury anti-airs there with the tornado. And okay, so some interesting pressure. Ends up getting some Okay, so this is fairly even now. Now, Mercury absolutely has to make something happen. Mars can sit back all she wants in this situation. Mercury has to make her own openings really here. And there we go. Gets the counter hit, causing more damage. So we're good on that front.
Yeah.
Now, Spoinkman has the opportunity here to take it back. I believe this is a first to 3. So, or, best of 5, I guess. Yeah. Usually you switch them, I don't know.
Yeah.
So, Mercury in this situation, because she's forced to make something happen rather than Mars sitting back, Mars can punish Mercury really well.
Yeah. It's easier to sort of play against characters, I guess, like that when you force them to be on proactive rather than reactive. I don't know.
Oh no, Mercury definitely needs to be proactive here, considering that Mars's fireballs go right into hers. All right, pretty convincing towards Kaylin's side. Let's see what goes on now. Can Spoinkman make the comeback? All right, so we're seeing our round start. Got Fire Snake trading with a bubble. All right. Got another trade. It seems to be going in Mars' favor. The health bar is just barely in her favor. All right. Now, no anti-air coming out from Mars, meaning Mercury gets to get in, but Mercury is, again, the one that has to make something happen. Mars can sit back there if she feels like it, especially once she has the life lead like she does now.
Yeah, trading with those fireballs that early on seemed like kind of a mistake.
Yeah, Mars has much faster fireballs than Mercury's.
You can't challenge that with, sort of a rebel thing, and you got to charge it and everything.
So, directly. Jumping light kick somehow opens him up. All right, interesting string. Mars has a definite life lead here. We have, some air-to-airs going out and a grab. All right, now Mercury has the ability to make something happen here.
Yeah.
Backdashing that fireball.
Yeah, she's got a bit of corner pressure now. She can take back the match.
Finally got it. All right, let's see what Spoinkman does. Oh, now Mars is at full screen again. Mercury has to make something happen. All right. Ooh, nice grab. Now, we could see Spoinkman take this back right now, but he's got to play really proactively here.
What's up with the overhead that gets knocked back?
All right. So, we have Kaylin opting here to actually go for a more physical route than try and zone him out this game. Or round, I mean. Perhaps it's just confidence. Perhaps it's mix-up. Perhaps it's maybe just trying to mess with him.
Yeah, trying to get a
It's working out well for him. He's definitely got a life lead here. But Mercury, Spoinkman. Spoinkman has Mars in the corner here. Now we'll see the mix-ups. Ooh, somehow he jumped over the tornado. I didn't know that was possible. Oh!
That was
He
probably
does
a bad
the spear
call.
into the sky.
I've never seen somebody use that before.
Yeah, it's not as bad as Jupiter's. I think it's just generally considered like the worse your character is, the better super they have. I don't know why.
It's one of those, wouldn't this be funny if it landed moves?
Yeah. Now, I don't know if he was expecting a jump or he was just throwing the round at that point, but I would have too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, like, okay, so we have hit percentage 52. Yeah, just a
what's
fun
the-
fact, this is actual stats. This is KO time, hit percentage, damage.
What's KO time?
How long it took.
Oh, just for the whole match?
Yeah. So, like, the number of seconds that counted down on the clock.
I see.
Okay. So, so I actually don't know what this is at all. Yeah.
I think it's just, I don't know, it's hard to say, because I thought that would just be like their percentages and stuff compared, but her hit percentage is different at top from what it is at the bottom there.
It's not added up. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure why we're not getting the chat anymore, but I think I accidentally kicked something and turned it off.
Oh.
That monitor. It said no signal for a second. I was like, oh, no, I kicked something, didn't I?
All right, so are they just doing casuals now, or this is?
So this should actually be Grand Finals.
Oh.
Yeah, this is Kalen versus Mr. K, and this is actually Grand Finals.
All right, it should be exciting.
Oh. Yeah, Mr. K has been sitting there for about 45 minutes waiting for his match.
Yeah.
It's been taking a while to get here,
You seem pretty.
especially with Spoinkman and Grand Finals of Unist.
Yeah, Spoinkman just sort of vanished for a little while.
No, he was in Losers Finals. And then
Oh, and
Grand
he's
Finals
playing
for
at the
Unist.
other setup.
Yeah, he was down there.
Gotcha.
And that game just takes a while to get through, so.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of blocking in that game. All right. So this, I'm not gonna say this isn't a matchup we haven't seen before, because it has. We've seen this plenty of times before. And all right, picking the stage. I'm not sure. We're getting a fountain? No, we're not getting fountain.
So does Mars
Yeah,
Mars,
Bridge.
does her fireball go over Uranus's?
Okay, so they will clash.
Oh, okay.
They have the same like.
All right, yeah, it's a
place.
ground fireball.
Yeah, they're both ground.
I think Steve might already have the infinite. No, it mixes in with the throw.
No, he's got to get punches for the infinite. So he starts like kick strings because they are safer.
Mm-hmm.
See, that wasn't an infinite. That was just a really long combo.
Right.
Like he can start with a punch and then go into a kick if he thinks it's not going to land. It's like a hit confirm kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
But if it does land, he can still continue his combo, continue his pressure. Now, Uranus with the absolutely most egregious anti-air button of all time.
Mars is just getting knocked around right now, and she's not winning the fireball game.
Yeah. Often Uranus just doesn't want to throw fireballs because of the fact that her fireball isn't the greatest.
Right.
But
I would
it's
imagine
good
with
for her
everything
setups.
else she has.
All right.
Crazy forward dashes and command throws and stuff.
Now, just a reminder that Kaylin has to win 6 matches to actually get to the winner spot
Oh,
here.
God. Wait, Steve got knocked into losers, or am I misunderstanding
Steve's
this?
winners.
Okay.
So, do you know how brackets resets work?
No, and I'm usually
So-
too tired to understand it when people try to tell me.
Basically, you have to lose twice to actually lose the whole game. So he has to win against Mr. K once, one match, and then he has to win against him again whenever he's in losers, so he actually knocks him out because he has to lose twice.
I see.
Right. So Kalen not only has to make up a whole damn like match or a whole set. I mean, oh, he got caught by the slide on his backdash. Interesting. But he has to make up another one. So.
Mars
Right.
managing to keep Uranus away.
He guard cancels into the SPG raw sometimes, and I'm not quite sure why.
Predicted the anti-air, but managed to jump over the sweep.
Oh. He dashes in and then SPDs. All right. Uranus definitely has the mix-up here.
Mars manages to
Alright.
break out there. Push him back with the overhead.
Okay, so he has the space and goes for a snake, fire snake. Air fire snake. All right, and ends up getting traded with for the ground shaker. All right, so we got one more game here, and Mr. K could take it, or Kalen could cause another upset.
It seems like Kalen had like a really good chance of winning that last match.
He had a better chance, definitely. The problem is that Mars is, again, the one that has to do all of the work in this matchup.
Right.
Uranus never has to do any of the work. She literally just runs in and mixes you up, and it's not something that's that difficult for her.
Yeah.
Since she has the forward dash, she has the ability to get straight in and doesn't really have much stopping her. And Mr. K not going for an actual fireball setup as he usually does, probably because of the spacing on the screen. If the screen isn't like fully zoomed out properly, sometimes you can't actually do her fireball setup on a knockdown.
Like the meaty fireball.
Yeah, the meaty fireball. I'm just used to calling it like set play or a setup at this point, and I don't know why. All right, so interesting grab there. Nice response.
Mars just
And
trying to control the screen as
guard
much as she
cancels.
can.
Guard cancels. Oh, everywhere. interesting end for the string. Manages to get something in, and does not continue that. All right.
Misses the suit and decides to back it up a bit.
Oh, SPD. This could be it.
She just has to breathe on Mars
wait.
right now.
I forgot he had a round. Oh my god. He could take back this game. Yeah, he went for the Firebird.
That's already lost the last round as well from the
All
last
right.
match.
So one more round. Mr. K is on the tournament point. He is so close. And we got some nice zoning. He's doing well so far. He's got the life lead at least. So Uranus does have to make something happen once Mars gets a life lead.
Yeah,
Mars can sit back quite far. And has to make Uranus do the work in terms of getting in terms of mixing up, in terms of actually creating an opening. So
It didn't seem like Uranus got much out of those anti-airs earlier.
now Mr. K was actually trying to condition him there to actually do a Firebird so that he would run in there.
Interesting.
Because you could either just go for the guard cancel, whatever, you know. Oh, he actually takes the game. Cool.
Nice.
Nice. Good one on Kalen there.
さあ始めようか火星に代わって折檻よ
All right. So, again, we've got Uranus versus Mars, and same situation as last time. Now, Kalen has shown that he can take a game, so let's see. We got some interesting zoning situations coming on. It looks like Mr. K is trying to move in using just walking in,
Walking in
and it's just
fireballs.
not working very well for him. All right. Now, I'm sure this is a situation where Kalen may actually have to predict whether he's going to jump or not, whether Mr. K is going to jump or not, which, oh, backdashes the SPD. Very nice response. And takes the round. Very interesting. All right. Oh, hits him with the regular grab. No SPD there. All right, SPD is off the forward dash there, and got the fireball meaty setup. And oh,
Mars managed to break out with that overhead again. Seems like a really good thing to guard cancel from.
oh, crosses under. That was an interesting situation.
It's hard to keep track of where she'll be sometimes when she dashes around like that.
Part of her mix-up is just dash forward, dash back, dash forward, and then SPD. So, like, yeah, she can choose where she wants to be on the screen at any time.
Might as well
Oh,
just
back
teleport.
dashes to make Uranus whiff. He might take another game here. I'm honestly hoping we'll see it because this is pretty nice. Oh, gets hit by the super. That raging demon. All right. Meaty fireball setup. Can't really do much.
And
Oh,
gets hit by the anti-air light kick again.
that's actually like amazing. Now Mr. K takes the game, takes the tournament. Good games, everybody.
Mm-hmm.
See you later.
Catch you later.